And we're live.
But not new bees.
We don't want newbies.
We
We
have
want
plenty
new
of
bees.
bees. We want to conserve the bees that we have, okay?
We don't
have
need their
bees
knees.
at home.
We don't want the bees' knees.
We have bees at home. I don't know.
Do we?
I don't know. I've lost my mind and my will to live.
Right there with you.
And the fun part is like standing in the hallway in the middle of a freeze where you can't breathe and having people around you be like, breathe,
Oh, God.
breathe. And you're like, shut the fuck up. And they're like,
You
breathe
like,
through it. And I'm
nah.
like, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. If you say one more thing to me while I'm in this state of being, I'm going to punch you in the mouth and then apologize profusely because I didn't mean to do that, but pain brain took over and was like, bah! And we're done.
There we go. It's like, why wouldn't it let me type my hello world?
Hello, world.
Hello.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ooh. Woo.
Ooh, woo. It's going to say, oh.
OWuh.
Hello, well, UWU.
Ah, UW woo. I
Let's
doubled my
set
ooh
this
woo.
to focus right.
My God.
Ugh.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through these headphones. I almost chucked my sunglasses today. I threw my actual glasses across the room the other day
Yeah.
because the face pain was so severe so suddenly that I was just like, get them the
Evacuate.
hell away from me.
Yeah.
And I chucked them. And I did it with my sunglasses today where I just had to like flip them off my head because they were touching my ear and that was bad.
Yeah, not good.
And I'm not having a good time.
Oop. That's not how
I'm
that's
not having a good time. I'm having a kind of bad, awful, terrible time.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It's not.
Fine. I'm fine.
That's not. That's a
Look at
trauma
that shark.
response.
It's so great. I'm fine.
It's a trauma response.
I'm fine. You're
We're-
not fine.
Oh,
It's
then
okay.
that's a severe trauma
You
response.
don't need to be fine. It's all right. I will be unfine for. I'm going to be fine for all of us.
No, it didn't work. I'm telling you right now,
You can.
it didn't work.
Ugh.
It's
I just. Ugh. The burning in my face is.
fun.
It's like minty tingle gone bad. And every time it hits, I want to vomit.
Mm.
Like my first response in my body is like, we should throw up. Like, please don't.
Hello,
I
Jen.
love you. Mm. How you doing? Yeah. Are your kids feral yet? Our seniors are like they've gone back to the wolves.
Some of them.
Yeah. Oh, are they graduating though? That's the key.
Some of them.
If they're graduating, they're out of their minds. The other ones are just like,
There are a few that have met their graduation requirement that just aren't coming anymore.
oh yeah, we have that. And then they walk in May with everybody else.
Landon keeps trying to not do stuff because he's so close to graduating.
Is he
But-
afraid of graduating? Is he a self-sabotager? Or is he just I'm fine, I'll get there?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
If he's a super, super, super senior.
Oh yeah. So he'd be aging out, huh?
But now I function in his classes. Like most of his classes, I'm in there with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I like during 7th period today, I needled him enough to where he answered the questions that he had to write out questions. And I was like, just write out. You got 2 more questions to do. Just do it.
Good job.
I read the comic book for him.
Yeah.
He just wrote the questions.
Okay, good. Look at this. Look at my sweet, lovely children. My sweet, darling angel babies.
Better keep them.
Look at her last text to me. She's the sweetest angel. My sweet girl.
I have a spot between my shoulder blades that's super tense, and it hurts
Oh,
every time I
no.
move either of my arms.
Can I pop you?
You try. He did earlier.
You gotta kneel.
I did kneel.
And then,
You did kneel? You knelt? You
I,
knelt?
I knelt.
You don't need to kneel.
No, I know. But that's how I did it. I had to kneel.
Oh, okay.
I had to put a lot of pressure on it. It's very tight.
let's see what we can feel.
It's very, very tight.
But I'm not allowed to play back with him because I peed on Monday.
Ah. Where's the pain mostly? There. Right here. Okay, ready? Big in.
We're streaming.
Sorry.
No. What's up?
That's
I was warning you.
I thought you were able to do it. I was gonna ask if you can hang out, but
I am live. Afterwards, maybe.
hello world.
OWuh.
The fuck?
That's what it says.
Oh, that was something bigger. Put your arms up, please. Just your elbows, yeah.
Get it.
I think we got all the poppers. We just need some lift in now. So get on your knees
Yeah.
and put your hands behind your head.
Or
Assume
die.
the position. Oh. I heard you popping. How does that feel now? Good. You can move? Yeah. Anybody still crying?
Oh, it's just sore.
Okay. You move this arm? Yeah. That's good. Sweet.
Nice.
EDS. What is it good for?
Not popping
Only
backs.
other people. It's not good for us. Other people enjoy it. Doctors love your EDS. No, they don't.
No,
they
they
actually
hate
hate it. They don't like that you don't make sense, and it offends them personally and deeply.
Yep.
Until they learn to be confused, and then they're on the right track. That sounds so weird to put out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, if you think you know what you're doing, you know nothing. If you don't know that you know what you're doing,
No, if you know that
you're
you
on
know
the right track.
nothing.
Yeah.
If you know enough to know that you know nothing.
Yes. If you know enough to know that you know nothing, you're in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do this together, and we'll figure it out.
Yep.
It's like the doctor, the one that I posted way back when.
Yeah,
Where he's
yeah.
talking about how
He
there's.
didn't know.
Well, he's talking about how there's so many people who self-diagnose and what?
Is that an egg?
That is an egg.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Did she chuck an egg at you?
I hope not.
Oh, it came from my purse.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
It's your problem. Deal with it.
I'll eat it. 'Cause I dropped it.
Have egg.
Have egg.
But he's talking about how you always have those people who are coming and going, oh, I think I have this thing that they definitely don't have. And then he talks about how if that patient has EDS, he's learned to take them 100% seriously because we are good at knowing what's going on with our own bodies.
Yeah.
And we do enough research over enough time that we find real answers and not quick clickbait answers.
Hi, whoever's there. If anyone's there.
Nobody.
Nobody.
You're talking
Did
to.
Did you let them know?
Yeah, you're talking to the past.
The
'Cause
past.
you're talking to Krieg, who watches
Past
later.
Krieg, we love you. I loved your drawing, by the way.
Yeah, it was really
That was
good.
awesome.
I really liked
That was fabulous.
We love Future Creek too.
We love Future Krieg. We love Krieg. I love you. Did you know that? I think you're fantastic and awesome and witty and funny and just a bright spot in my life. And now you
Did
do.
you know?
And now you do. And also, I'm not sorry for love spamming you. It's about time someone else took a turn. Mm. And poor kid too. They've looked and tried and tried and tried to figure out why her back hurts, and nobody knows.
Have they looked for tumors in her spine?
Probably not. But I think she had an MRI done.
Yeah, but if they weren't looking for it, they might.
That's
miss
true.
it.
There might be a
Mine
tumor in
barely
my
got-
spine. That might be the trigeminal neuralgia.
You never know.
Might be on my neck. Who knows? I
You
don't know.
never know. You do have neurofibromatosis in your family,
Yes, I do.
so it'd be worth looking at.
It's true.
It's an avenue.
I was telling my brother here about how pissed off I am and super done with Kaiser I am because they are making me angry. And my doctor keeps asking how it could possibly be my fault that I have trigeminal neuralgia again.
In what way?
Still. Yeah.
You faulted.
She's
to
like,
cause it
how
to
did you
happen?
screw up? Did you do this one? And I'm like, no, I did not. I've been doing this perfectly. And they're like, oh, then it must be the other one. And then she goes, well, we could stop things that aren't helping. And then she was like talking about taking the Lyrica away.
Which is
and I
kind
was
of
like,
important.
I've been on that longer than I've had trigeminal neuralgia. Thank you. It's not for that.
Yeah.
It's not for that. It was prescribed way before that. And it just so happens to be the medication you'd put me on for that. They're making me so angry.
So they love bombed Krieg. I'm gonna love bomb Ruth because I know Ruth is probably gonna watch this later.
Yeah.
But is having a lovely evening with her relatives.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So that's
I
why
hope
she
you
is not here tonight.
enjoy so much. I hope it was chaos free, or if there's chaos, the good chaos.
The way I worded it was, "Hope your evening is nice to you."
I made
That too. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I made the students laugh.
Yeah.
But looks
a
aren't
couple
everything.
days ago, but I was paying attention to something else, and all of a sudden I hear Ray say, "You know, I don't think I have a picture of her on my phone." And I was like, "Who?" And he was like, "My wife." And I was like, "I have pictures of your wife on my phone."
Randy Michael does not have a single picture of me on his phone.
Apparently not.
He did find one.
Which one?
Scary Karina.
Scary. It was probably Scary Karina.
No, you were smiling.
She's smiling.
No,
at
no,
me.
no. Have you seen Scary Karina? The picture my children used to bully me?
No.
Oh, God. Okay.
It's bad.
I showed them a couple pictures, and I showed them Halloween.
Ah.
They liked Christmas.
Where's my
Picture and a
Scary
Sweet Wig,
Karina?
And they called both of you pretty.
Who? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Say again?
They
Sorry.
called both of you pretty.
They who?
The students.
Oh, called both of you? Oh, okay. I was like, who's the other wife? I'm so confused.
This is the other wife.
Yeah. Yes, but I did limp around for a little getting myself food. Good. I'm glad you got food. Sorry, you get to listen to me texting my children.
I didn't get to see me zoning out because life is futile. Nothing means anything. The void embraces us all.
Nothing is real.
Nothing is real.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Working on Scary Karina. That's what we're trying to do. Which is a difficult task because I don't know anything. This is Scary Karina, which is an image of me distorted as it was caught in a computer tower that was sitting empty. And my children use this picture to torture me continually. So in the middle of us like working, we were doing a lesson, like working through their schoolwork, and my kid sneaky takes this picture and then he just sends it to me in a text, and I just started cackling, and like all three of us laughed for like a good 35 minutes. We laughed through the end of the day and then stayed after because we were just so friggin' giddy over Scary Karina. And so the funny thing is like we were talking about, because if he gives you a nickname, my boy, if he gives you a nickname, you're in. It's good. You've got a good relationship. He trusts you. All is well. So they keep asking, like,
He called me.
he likes to do that. He's
So I
funny.
obviously have a nickname.
He also texted you the other day, didn't he?
He texts me a lot. Okay.
Yeah, from my phone.
You got a problem with
He
it?
just will steal my phone, and if I leave my computer open, he'll put Doge all over my phone, all over my computer.
He knows what he's doing. Okay.
Yeah, he's a menace.
He is
He's
a
the
man.
cutest little menace.
Of great value.
He is
Is
a
a
man
man
of
of
action.
He.
But yeah, so one of my paras was asking, she was like, so what's your nickname? Because Meg is Megan the Stallion and Diana is, I don't remember what he calls Diana. It's something silly. And then he calls somebody else, there's a bunch of them, but they're like half offensive, mostly funny nicknames. And so my para was like, well, what's your nickname? And I was like, I don't have one. And then my other parrot goes, scary Karina. I was like, yes.
They know what they're doing.
Yes. But he does. I don't have a nickname. He says my name weird. Like he'll walk into a room and be like, Karina. But that's it. That's all I get. But we're buds.
Yeah.
But I guess I can show you guys scary Karina so that you can laugh when my children.
I mean, if you want to laugh, if you want to be scared, maybe don't look.
Oh yeah.
Doctor, get this demon out of me.
I walk into the classroom.
This is scary Karina. And it will forever, and I've just got to learn to live with it. Yes.
First and eighth period, I'm in endless classroom. And so I walk in and I say, "Hi, May."
It has to sit over the leg.
Yeah. Oh, over the leg.
It's the balance.
Oh.
So when you want to move it towards you,
I giggle every time.
grab the stand and
You
then
say
turn
what?
it.
I say, "Hi, May."
Oh. You should just call him May. All the time. All the time, forever.
He wants to play games with her.
He does. He was like, "We should get you a copy of Elden Ring."
Okay.
And I was like, "Ugh."
I am gay. Ugh. My kids were funny today because they were like, "Autism, Miss, do you have autism?" Because I was wearing my autism awareness shirt. And I was like, "No, but you know who does? That teacher over there, my husband, my sister-in-law, and a bunch of other people I know." And they were just like, "Oh. Oh, well, how do you get autism?" I was like, "You don't. You get it the
Vaccines.
same way you get ADHD."
Big Pharma. Immigrants give it to you.
Genetics.
Genetics.
It's Gen X. Gen X did this to us.
Genetics did it.
It didn't exist before Gen X. They
My
did
mom
this.
would probably say the doctors did this too.
That's what I just said.
I had a parent who once was like, "The school is giving my kid autism.
Yep.
He's not autistic unless he's at school." And I was like, "That's not how that works.
Yes.
And you're really mentally ill. Also,
Also.
this is the same child I had to like feed out of pocket, and we brought shoes for and
Yeah.
a coat. Yeah. This is when I worked elementary a long, long time ago.
In the long
Galaxy
ago.
far, far away.
That's a win when my elementary school would wear pants.
Fair enough. Mm.
Or changes his shirt. That's the hardest one.
That's because he has sensory issues.
Yeah.
He'll find a shirt that's like, this is a non-offensive shirt, like it's a safe shirt, and then he'll just wear it to death.
Yeah. Like
Because-
somebody with their socks.
Or me with the one bra that fits right.
There's always the one.
Everything else
Say
makes
it's
me
how
angry. I
I-
wash it every week though. Okay.
Got irrationally angry
About?
when he touches me with the socks.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
you get bad touched by his socks.
Yeah,
I had
but
to sit his knees yesterday.
I was
No,
wearing
I-
brand new
I
socks.
Oh,
had to make
no.
him grab his own feet.
Yeah.
Oh no. I changed my socks before I came over here.
That's a win.
Yeah.
Oh,
And my shirt for that matter. Actually, I changed everything. I changed.
It's not her attitude though.
remember when I made the Edgar Allan Toes joke?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, she got an opportunity to make it again because
No,
they're
someone
working
made
on
an even
Poe.
better
I
one.
Oh,
told
no.
my man, and he was like, "Did you make an Edgar Allan pose?" And then we both giggled.
That one makes me want to hurt myself.
Yeah. It made me actually hurt myself.
It made me
I dislocated both knees and then
Ah.
decided to sit here for an hour and suffer because this is what God does to us. He makes Jen make jokes.
I was so happy.
Me
I
too,
hate
I was
that I know
elated.
that.
My knees felt wonderful. It was the best.
I'm gonna be in pain out of spite for your bad jokes.
Yep.
I'm sweating.
The name one Edgar,
sorry.
one Allan.
Who wants to get cats?
She, no.
Saya?
One of the students.
Oh, one of
Name
your
is
students. Okay. I can only have here. Say I. What?
That's how her name is.
Say
Her name's
I-
Saiga?
Saiga.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty metal.
Sage.
Saiga.
She showed me her base today.
Yeah.
It's a cool base.
Noise.
Her basement?
Her
She showed you her basement last night?
I thought she said basement too, to be totally
I
fair.
thought this would be like,
That's cool. I love your basement, Saiga. I want to see your basement.
Going down to Saiga's basement.
As long as it's not an Uncle Touchy puzzle basement.
Oh.
I used to name one of my, or I would add Notepad as a game on Steam and name it Uncle Touchy's Puzzle Basement. And then I would turn it on before I played something else so that it would forever say that. It would say that Chris is playing Uncle Touchy's Puzzle Basement. I did that a lot.
Amazing.
I was edgy.
Oh, Lord.
Jen made herself regret life.
I imagine the sound of corduroy.
Why would you do that?
Why? Why would you do that? Why? For what purpose? I'm upset.
Yeah.
Ah, it's like wet wool when you have to move it into the dryer and your whole face wants to turn inside out and your teeth hurt. Sensory issues. Brought to you by ADHD.
Just watching Jen die in the background.
Think of something lovely, Jen. What feels nice? What do you want to touch?
Nothing.
What do you want to touch that you absolutely can't and would not feel the way you want it to feel?
Chris, I need your head.
Lava. Lava flow. Like when it bubbles in that rock.
Yeah.
And I want to just, oh, it looks like it's going to.
You have to get up. I have
wanna-
bad knees and I'm
I wanna
not moving.
touch it. She's just going to will herself. I can't really touch you right now because I have chalky hand.
Shocky. I got them shocky hands.
Chalky hand. Chalky hand.
Shocky.
Hand lotion.
Shocky.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is the solution to my hands won't stop sweating, so I'm fixing it. But it'll mean that my hands are very
Chalky.
chalky.
Shocky. They're kind of shocky.
Like tacky for a minute.
I want to
and
be
then-
tacky. Can you imagine?
I am tacky.
Go straight to the hospital.
Oh, that kind of tacky.
Yeah, I want to be tacky.
I don't like doing that though because people around me freak out and then my heart's like, and we're done.
Yeah, but you get a free trip to the hospital.
I don't, it's never free. What are you talking about?
It is free if
I
Jen
don't want
takes
a
you.
free trip to the hospital.
It is free.
The
It's all-
trip there,
Yeah, the
maybe.
trip is free.
Okay, well,
I said free trip.
that doesn't sound worth
I didn't
it.
say
Now
it would
does
be
it?
free if you were there. You have to pay them for all the
God!
to do if you're tacky, but
What are you guys eating for dinner?
I'm not.
I tried to eat earlier, but
I want to eat,
I would also want to
but
try
we
to-
have no food.
Okay, well,
We
what
have-
were you thinking about dinner?
I was thinking that if Ren doesn't clean her room, I will fucking kill her.
Something could be cooked, and I
You don't.
She
it's
can't
Friday,
even stand.
Silly goose. I mean, do you have the energy for a drive-through? Yeah, you could make that happen.
I could make that happen.
Ow, my ankle.
I just asked Jen. Hi, Jen.
Jesus.
Yeah, see, I did that earlier, and they just looked at my knee.
Ah. Ah. I don't know what to do. I just have one toe in my fingers here, and then the whole pad of my foot is spasming. And ow, it hurts really bad. It's like getting stabbed in the heel.
Yeah, now I know it.
I don't like it. Why am I making intense eye contact with you?
Why
Like,
not?
help, help, help. Ah, there. Ooh.
I can offload.
Oh, Jesus. Ow. I
Very.
did not feel good. I didn't like that.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've noticed this.
Yeah.
That happens to you a lot.
When I sit cross-legged,
When
yeah.
you sit in this chair.
Yeah.
This chair. Not the one out there. This chair. It's like, I think it's too cramped.
It might be.
It like forces
And
your
I
knees
sit
together,
on top
which
of,
causes this.
well, and my bones are on top of my bones instead of
Yeah,
like
well.
further apart.
That's where they want to be. That's where they're going to be. That's where the bones belong. Together.
What sounds like a safe bet?
A safe bet? I could eat anything, honestly, right now.
How does Taco Bell sound?
I was thinking that.
Oh, good. Taco Bell? How much is it usually for the small ones?
Taco Bell?
Taco Party Pack is $28.
The fact that she knows that. That's why I married her.
What if I send you? You can't
With
see
the
this. Look
baklava
away.
and the gun. How many tacos can you get? Could you get enough tacos if I give you a
Okay,
weapon?
your
and
job
baklava?
now, brother mine, is to. You know it. Do you know what he gets?
Yeah, she knows what I get.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna message you what I get then.
Okay.
I want. What do I want? Taco Bell. I have lost my mind. Oh, I said think of something lovely.
I like touching you.
You're very cute.
You don't like making me happy.
I want you. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want new. I just want to look at the things. Specialty sides and sweets. That's not what I want either.
Yeah,
Ow,
no,
my
it's-
ankle is starting to cry again.
It's all good.
Mother.
No.
Don't tickle him in that seat. We'll break the mics. Quesadillas. Drinks.
I
Okay.
smell you.
Things I didn't need to know.
You've
Yeah.
known it.
I want.
I didn't
that.
need to know it. Just then. Did I get it?
Ba 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 Baran.
Ba 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 ba. Ba
Uh,
ba ba.
Ha ba 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 Baran. Oh, did you move the knee? Oh no. Too
Just a little bit.
spicy.
Just a little bit.
Potato. Oh god, he's gonna die. Not potatoes. Potato. Soft.
Potatoes.
Tacos.
Tacos.
E-
Thwacko.
uh,
It's thwacko.
breakfast. Salsa. Place. And what did I want? What did I want? I looked and then I looked away and then I forgot entirely what I want out of my life. I didn't ever know that actually. Let's be honest. Do you want to freeze?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
This
good.
is the Karina's lost
I
it
want
hour. I'm
a
so
Pepsi.
sorry.
Tell her I want a Pepsi.
Okay.
That's all I need. Because she knows what else to get me.
And dragon
I
fruit.
moved my leg again.
Stop that. Dragonflies. No. Dragon fruit. It.
Dragon fruit.
Stop. Stop connecting. Stop it. Why is it doing this? Is dragon fruit not one word?
I'm pretty sure it is. When it's
God.
dragon fruit.
This keyboard just doesn't understand that, I guess. It's like, ha,
Can
the
I type
rules.
word dragon fruit?
Tacos and dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. Dragonfly. Dragon fruit. No, dragonfly. Yeah, no.
Yeah, what is that? What kind of nonsense? I'm just gonna make it a list like this.
There you go.
Freeze. Pepsi.
In case you forgot
Or
how to spell.
crease. There we go. Okay.
Where's Austin?
Ooh. I have all the power.
You need to stop.
No, I need
Oh.
that open.
But your stuff was coming out.
But I need to put more stuff in it.
But your stuff was coming out.
That's my stuff. Put it back. Pokemon time.
I need the distraction.
Pokemans.
So I'm gonna open one of his packs.
I don't feel good.
Open that. Make it good.
Okay.
Open it and make it good. I medicated, didn't I?
I think you did, but that was the food part that I was like. I
Yeah,
need
the
to do
food.
this. How open do you do?
Oh, it doesn't want to open. That's a good sign. We always get good hits from the box that don't want to open. You fucker, just could you fly away or die in a fire, please?
Okay, sorry.
You son of a bitch.
Fly away or die in a fire, please. I'm gonna say that the next time I have road rage,
And then you open it this way.
and then do 1, 2, 3. How many?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then the last one will be energy.
Okay.
Not
So
this one.
not
Take the
that
one
one. You
Then
take that
count
out.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
To the
3.
front. Oh,
And
you got
then
a V
it's
star. She
V
got a
star.
V star. That's a good sign.
Okay. And then we go this way or we go
Yeah,
this
go
okay.
this way. 'Cause
This way.
otherwise you'd start at the back.
We got Lance, the trainer. He is in the middle of a mic drop.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, drop that mic, Lance. And then I got an Archin, which is a dino chicken.
Yeah, it is. Archin.
Dino chicken.
Yeah,
And a
Archops.
Clang.
It's just a gear, isn't he?
Gear grind. Okay. These are animals, remember?
Not
Sort
the
of.
one that's a literal car.
There's a literal
Its
car
name is
in Pokemon.
Varoom.
I hate everything about
And
that.
it's a car.
I hate everything you stand for.
Yeah.
Fletchling, another beard.
Bearb.
Beard. And a Feroseed. Feroseed?
Yeah, Pharaohseed.
Feroseed. Okay. Cool. And a Smeargle.
Okay. he
That's not
paints things.
Smeagol.
And he paints
It's
things.
definitely not that. It's a dog in a beret.
Yep, and with the paint on its tail.
And then I got an Esper, but it's colorful.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then a Dratini.
Nice.
And then a V-Guard energy. And then what? I can't read.
Medical medical marijuana. The Pokemon.
I went mechanism.
Mary Jane, the Pokemon.
Mexican. What?
I don't want to be that guy,
Mechanism.
but my brain instantly wants to make it say things, and it doesn't say things that aren't stereotypical. I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
say
God,
that much.
stop. No, brain, no.
My brain's
I'm
like,
going to die.
what does that Pokemon sound like? Well, Chris, you see, Mexican people are known for their deep folklore and love.
In which you should not whistle outdoors.
Yes, don't
And
do that.
owls are witches.
Owls can be witches. They can be
can be.
the bruja.
That didn't feel good, and I still missed the trash can. I'm cool.
I'm not. I'm in pain
Yeah.
and I'm angry and I can't process feelings.
So much. I did the ha.
It's like if I start to feel, I'm
Ooh.
just gonna feel angry. So I gotta not feel. I gotta be in so much pain that I don't feel.
That's not how that works.
That's what I'm doing. That's my plan of attack. It's my path.
I hate to tell
through
you
life.
this, but your plan,
It's working
your
just
life
fine.
path,
I'm not angry,
is
am I?
not.
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm perfectly calm, he says.
Perfectly calm. Perfectly calm.
Hum. He's
Calm.
hum.
I'm so
Hum.
calm. Dropped the K sound. 'Cause I'm calm.
I'm gonna die.
Bang.
Goodbye.
My computer used to say that.
Goodbye. I was just thinking of Bo Burnham's. Goodbye.
We're gonna do a thing.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. It was probably something about my body not working great. And the fact that I don't like it.
Sound board.
You probably deserved it.
Yes.
Who's there?
My computer used to say that when I would wake it up from sleeping.
Oh, that's nice.
Except in the middle of the night once.
It just went, who's there?
Yeah,
Because the ghost woke it up.
because it would not in this house, but in the funny house a long time ago. I used to have all these. Or it would say this one, which is creepy.
Who are you?
I like that one.
There you are.
Who
There
are
you
you?
are.
Who are you really?
And then obviously
Shutting down.
Sleep mode activated.
Sleep mode activated.
this one's
Wow,
good.
wow, 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 wow.
I want that one.
Wow.
Ow!
Oh dear.
I
dear.
want those. Those are
It's me.
amazing. Why is that sensitive content? What? What?
See it anyway.
Noted.
Because It burns.
It burns.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Wow, 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 wow.
I don't hate you.
I don't
Hey.
hate you.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah.
Hello, friend.
That one's creepy.
Yeah. That one.
That's very creepy.
There's just so many good ones.
Ugh.
Dispensing product. It was a turret.
Dispensing product.
It was only bullets.
Can I help you?
No,
Are you still there?
unfortunately.
Good night.
Fine, I will.
Turret 10 was my
Talk to
favorite thing
myself,
for a
I
long
guess.
time. The only Funko Pop I ever opened was my turret. And its leg was broken and I was sad.
Oh my god, that's sad.
But it's still here. It's sitting over there. I glued it back together
Good
and
man.
put it back in the box.
I almost regret food just because I don't want to eat it. So much I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
I want so badly to not have to eat
I'm
the food
flushed.
for it to be in my belly. Yeah, me too. It's not great. It's hot.
Yeah, I'm
hot
and
here
sweaty
in my
now.
head.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I was just a few minutes ahead of you.
I don't like that.
Bug? Or fun?
Well, if I have to experience what you're going through, you have to have a bad knee. So
Bad knee. Bad.
I will straight up
knee.
dislocate your knee and just
Okay.
twist that shit out. No, I don't want to.
I mean, we could
Dislocate my
just- we
elbows
just go
and
up,
shit.
right? We just keep going. You gotta untwist it and keep going.
That caused me pain. Don't do that again.
I'm so sorry.
That caused me a great discomfort.
Sorry.
All I could do is sit and watch. It's like, ow, 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 that looks horrible. Right now, that would kill me.
Oh.
Like, any pressure on the joint is not
Mhm.
enjoyed. Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh. I don't like this in here. A different one. This one don't work so good.
So, I spent the week awake.
That's not good.
I slept.
You have to sleep
I
sometimes.
slept most nights for at least a little bit, which is more
Mhm.
than I normally get. So, like,
Okay.
that's a win in my book.
That's good.
It was a win.
Hey, win.
But I woke up early every morning at like 4.
Ugh.
And I was like, I'm wide awake and wired. And so I would come
What?
downstairs and I would look stuff up online for how to make certain decks. And I made decks for everybody.
Oh my god.
So, like, I made one for Rory. I haven't made it yet.
Mhm.
Because, like, I got burned out
Yeah.
on the process. The process is what is a pain in the ass here. Because I don't have every card that I need. And I'm not going to go out and buy them. Unlike some people. I make proxies. But I don't make cheap proxies. I don't, like... Normal people just, like, write what it is on paper and put it in the
Yeah.
card sleeve.
Okay.
With, like, the normal back. That's fine.
Oh, you're out here with like
I
graphic design stuff.
I PDF print the perfect size cards and I cut them out with my X-Acto and my ruler, and then I tape them and line them up perfectly so you can't tell that they're proxies.
That's amazing.
It's a lot of effort to make something that has 0 value. Well, it has value to me.
Well, it has value to you.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the important part.
Yeah,
Ow!
she's having a great discomfort. Trigeminal.
Of the nervy kind. I don't like it. Oh, God. Stop.
Yeah, Evan. I renamed mine.
Levin.
No, it has to be a female.
Evelina.
Well, I went that route first, but then I decided an even better
An Evan better?
an Evan better name, Evanescence.
Amazing. Ah.
Maybe don't put that on your ear. Yeah, I think pressure there is not helping you.
No. But only when it's upset.
Right.
Because otherwise it's fine. Ow, stop.
Yeah, just take them off for a bit. Nobody's on right
I
now.
don't like this. This whole being alive in a meat suit that really doesn't
Faulty
want to
meats.
be.
Meat suit.
It's like, please, why are we doing this? And I'm like, I don't know. You're the one who keeps beating the heart thing.
Well, if there's anything you're good at, it's beating a dead
Beating-
horse.
It was one time. And I wasn't sure it was dead, okay? I had to make sure.
I just like the idea that the analogy there is that you're literally your heart is only beating because you can't let anything go. So you're like, I refuse to let it not beat. I will beat this dead horse. It's like shriveled up and dead, and it's still like getting its ass kicked.
It has become flowers.
Yeah.
You're like,
Still beating that dead
that
horse.
hurts so bad. Why? Ah. I just don't like that my entire body has to react.
Yes.
Like, even if I can keep it cool, my entire visceral being is like screaming into the abyss.
Yeah.
Are you playing with the bug you smooshed?
No, I have
Or
this
are you
like
callous?
licking at
Look at-
callus.
I had a blister that is no longer a blister, but I let it heal while it was a blister, and now it just feels freaking weird.
Mm,
Because now I can feel things, and it's bizarre.
yeah.
It never hurt, which is good, because the blister stayed on there for like 2 days before
Yeah.
I popped it.
Anyways, I was telling a story
Yes. go on.
about how I spent all week making these crazy decks for people based on their
Yes.
personalities.
Based on their personalities.
Well, yeah, because I wanted them to play something they like. Like,
Amazing.
Rin's been getting into playing,
Mhm.
and she's using Jen's deck normally. And I made Jen a deck that fits her. She wanted one. I asked her originally. She's like, I want a Charizard deck because she's like, I love Charizard.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not your favorite playstyle, though. I've played Magic with you. You like to get rid of your other people's cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I made her a deck that does that.
Nice.
She loves it, and she's really good with it. But I made Rin one, and she halfway through playing, she was like, "This is the coolest. I love this
I'm
deck."
so glad.
And I was like,
I'm gonna die.
"No, die.
I'm listening.
No. You're doing the I'll listen on the surface
I'm
level.
listening. Halfway
I'm
through
not. I'm
playing,
feeling your pain."
I'm gonna stab it. I wanna stab it. I wanna just. Oh, I wanna peel it off.
Yeah.
Oh, why does it have to hurt so bad? God.
Because weather.
It's gonna snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
I
I've been at
feel
this
it.
since Wednesday.
She feels it.
Oh. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, but yeah, I just spent all week doing mundane things and doing it way too intricately.
God.
We're talking like hours upon hours of sitting there and
Pouring
cutting
yourself into it.
and then being like, "Here's this thing I made you," and them going. Normally, the action was like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah,
It's like, "Yeah, I got no cool," but Ren was like, "This is the coolest."
that's awesome. That makes it worth it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
and then I made one for me that I like, but it doesn't play well, so it's sad.
That was a mistake. I didn't like that. Should not have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
I love how you have to figure it out per
Mhm,
episode.
mhm. Like what's I want to slap it. Like why? Somebody explained to me why the instinct in my brain is like this hurts so unbelievably bad we could die and turn inside out, and then my brain is like slap it, hit it really hard with your hand.
It's probably a survival instinct that has to
Like-
do with the fact that you get relief from the extreme pains of the lighter pain.
Ah,
It makes the severity of the lighter pain less
maybe
bad.
that's what it is.
It-
Well, then what's the shaking the head part? Because it's either slap it or shake my head really hard.
I wonder.
Shaking the brain, trying to disrupt the signals. Ow.
You should not have done that.
It's happening. Oh.
So you have Evan the Face Snake, and I have a whole band. But they're on tour most of the time, so they're not here.
It's fine.
She's only in town like once in a while.
That's amazing. Just every once in a while.
I was feeling it today. I was worried.
Oh.
She was doing
I
the
know.
tingles.
It's been getting louder on the right side, and I'm like, shh, no, shh. We're not gonna tell anybody about that. It's not real.
Yeah. I know. I haven't told anybody that's not on the internet. Like, I know
They
Jen doesn't
wouldn't
watch
believe
these. I know that Randy doesn't watch these.
Yeah.
So, like, everybody else knows. Everyone at home knows
Mm-hmm.
that I have face pains, but nobody else does. Because I do this, but I do it alone most of the time because people have work.
Mm-hmm. It's just like relentless is the thing.
Yeah.
Like the quality of the pain increases. It's just like a low humming in my brain right now. All of the thoughts have vanished.
It's got to be connected, not connected. It's got to be synaptically similar to the reason you get tinnitus randomly, where it's like, you know how it peaks
Yeah.
and it comes and goes. I feel like it's the same function
Right.
with the nerve, where it's sending that same like algorithm.
Mm,
Like, you know what I
it's
mean?
like synaptic misfires of doom.
Right.
Fa ha ha ha.
Face contractions with no baby, no reward, no
Be a really
punishment.
weird reward. Thank you, Lord. I'm not
face
giving
baby?
birth from my faith. Ow.
I'd
Well,
hope
it
not. At
feels
least.
like I'm gonna birth a billion tiny spiders out of my cheek.
Also found out why there are so many fruit flies in the house.
Huh.
Because of rain.
Oh, the hiding of the yuck. The hidden.
I knew it was
yuck.
one of them, but then
Mhm.
Roy's been cleaning his room and
Yeah.
like he hasn't been eating in there, and like he's been
finding that like intrinsic.
he's
value
finding
to,
the
like,
calm
Yeah.
in it.
Mhm.
Same with like bathing and stuff, like, and his attitude's improving, and just in general, I think he's
Yeah.
handling the anger, like he checks
Good.
himself more when instead of reacting straight with like
Right.
everybody hates me. He takes a second,
Uh-huh.
like he'll disappear for a second, then he'll come back and be like,
Well, and he's done that since he was little. He's been
Yeah.
really good about the like. He's just so interesting to me because nobody ever was like, now go away
right,
with him. It was like face floor, but you're still in the same room, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about it. It was never like be gone and be banished for the rest of forever. But he would like remove himself, have his moment, and then
and
come back
Yeah.
and reapproach it like a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes he'd get upset twice. That was the
When
most interesting
He was
thing to
more upset too
watch.
because like if it failed,
Mhm.
he'd come in
And
with
then he'd be like, everything is over and we're
Right.
done. And then he would disappear again to be upset.
Yeah.
But he was always really good about like, I'm gonna leave, have my moment, think about why that didn't go my way,
and then come back.
and then come back and
He's-
try again.
He's gotten quicker at it.
Yeah.
Really is what it is. And
He's got that like resiliency.
he's building it. It's
Mhm.
nice. Like I when he loses games and stuff now, he doesn't rage as much.
Nice. I know, I haven't heard him almost at all these days.
He's gotten so much better. On his own, no one's prompted him to be like, clean your shit up. Like
He's,
He's-
just like, I would like to be a little bit different now.
Yeah.
I want to live differently that's peaceful. Owie.
he cleans Rin's room for her.
He's a sweet boy.
She has a stranglehold on him and she doesn't know it.
Ever, like, literally forever.
Yeah. Like
The two of them had, like, separate beds and rooms and bunks, and no matter what it was, they were like, can we sleep together?
right.
And it was always like a reward or a treat to get to sleep together. It was very sweet.
Well, cuz we tried to give him his own space because we figured he'd want it.
Right.
Or she would. That
Yeah.
was the big one.
Well,
Was
'cause she
her
was
wanting
getting
space.
older, and yeah.
But like even when they were little, because when they were really little, and he once the crib was turned into like a bed,
Yeah.
he would not sleep in the crib. He would sleep in her bed.
Well, and she would get him out of the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's to the point now where he's putting her first, and she doesn't realize it. So like the other day he was like, oh, he wanted the last of the ice cream. I was like, split it with Rory, and she's like, "Ugh, do I have to? And he's like, have you eaten today?
Aww.
And she was like, no, I didn't eat. And he was like, you can have it.
Aww.
And then he tried that with me. He came to me. He's like, Dad, do you want this last yakisoba? Have you eaten today? And I was like,
Cutie baby.
I'll have toast
Oh
later.
my
I'll be fine.
goodness.
And he was like, okay, but I don't want to eat it now. And I was like, it's fine. You can eat it. Don't feel guilty.
Cute. Oh.
That kid. And then poor Rin's just stressed.
Mhm.
Her room reflects her mental state, I think.
Yeah.
And it has an effect on it. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with like how stressed she is about
Mhm.
things in general.
Yeah.
Because right now
Well, 'cause
school's been really stressful.
she's always been like the little nanny, right? Like
Yeah.
she's the one who holds everything. She holds down the fort. And so I'm sure she plays the same role like with friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the like, I've got to make
Same
sure
thing
everyone's
that me and
taken
you
care
did.
of. Yeah.
And I'm trying to explain to her that Well, she knows now. She understands that not everyone has her best interest at heart.
Yes, and that people will use and abuse you, and they will not give you back the same empathy that you showed them,
Yeah.
because people large and wide are stupid
Hmm.
and emotionally stupid.
Yeah. Have there been any pauses?
Yeah, there's like little bitty breaks, but then it kicks up.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Because of course it does.
And then it's moving from just in here to starting to play in here, which is cool. I like that. I love this.
Really is like
I don't love
a
this.
slow-moving
This is
wave.
Horrible. Yeah. Am I making your face hurt?
It's not. It doesn't hurt for real.
It's just the like
I can imagine it.
empathetic pain.
Right, and it makes me hurt. I have to
'Cause
touch it.
Your brain's like, oh, I know that one. I
Yeah,
know
this
that
is what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then it's
You're
like,
I didn't want to remember that. Thank you.
right. So now I'm just like, no. See, brain, it
And
doesn't.
see, and then I
actually hurt.
always feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like every time we go into like a big episode, my entire body reacts.
Yeah.
And even though like what's driving me crazy is that she's having me do these like somatic exercises where you just sit and you notice the pain and you watch the pain and you don't judge the pain and you don't try to change the pain. And I'm like, bruh, I can't judge the pain or try to change the pain anyway.
It's what you've been doing since day one.
Literally. But
we
then,
even wrote down like you
Yeah.
noticing, like literally we made it an
right, we made a
objective
freaking chart.
to learn how to monitor the pauses and made a
Yeah.
whole thing about noticing the end.
Yes. But then in this exercise that I was doing with her last week, because we had to switch to my shoulder, because I was like, my shoulder's out, we could do that one.
Yeah.
And then she's like talking about how it just makes me mad in a weird way to have somebody sit there while you are in pain being like, your body is whole and healthy, and your muscles are whole and strong, and your bones are strong and healthy, and there's nothing wrong with. And I'm like, shut up. I know that's the problem.
It doesn't
actually.
help at all.
That's
That
the
makes me mad. That just makes me angry.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not the only one who had that reaction.
No.
Because I was like,
No. If I'm in pain
I-
and someone's trying to mansplain to me what I already know
Right.
about my body.
because it's not, there's no fear around, oh my God, there's something terribly wrong with me and I must have a brain tumor and I'm going to die. That's not what's happening.
Right. There's no anxiety.
We're the people who are like, oh, is it serious? No. Immediately no.
Right.
Because it's EDS. It's not freaking serious. And I have weird plot armor that I don't want. But you know.
I hate everything about that.
But it makes me fucking mad.
And having to, well, okay,
It makes
part of
me
that is that
mad.
you have to perform too.
Yes.
Is that you know what
And
she
then she's like,
wants.
and now how's the pain? And I'm like, how do I just be like, the same? Because it's not in my head. It's actual pain that I am feeling in my brain. And I can't change that.
She's talking to me like
Ugh.
talking to you as if you were like a kid though.
As if I was like a normal pain patient.
Right. Because like we went through that phase, the whole
When
learning
we
that it's
were-
just our brain
Yeah.
being weird.
When we
as
were
kids.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to rationalize everything away.
Yeah. Like,
so,
this is an alarm. And because her whole point was like,
You're strong.
it's just a misfire. And I'm like, that's great, but it doesn't fix anything.
That's facial pain though.
I
What
am
about your
aware.
dislocations that are
Yeah, exactly.
swelling
She's like,
and
besides
literal?
the subluxations and the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. There is no besides.
Yeah.
It's constant. Every day, all day, forever, for the rest of my life. And then people are like, well, you'll stiffen up as you get older. And I'm
I'm
like,
waiting
bruh,
for that day.
really?
I really am
Really?
looking forward to
really?
that day.
Really? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Yeah, I'm going to stiffen up. Am I?
For me though,
Am I going to stiffen up?
it's
over
always
time?
been like
I've had 2 hip surgeries, by the way.
yeah, to stop that. I can still do that
Yeah.
too though. Like I can
Well, I
put
literally-
my head,
when
my
I-
feet behind my head
When I'm working, I get on the tables and I sit cross-legged on the table
And lay
I put
flat.
my elbows on the table
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
work like that.
That's how I play games.
Yeah.
If I'm in bed, I will do the
Yeah.
kneeling forward
You're
and
just like, I'm gonna turn into a folded chair.
yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm all exuberant
No,
punching shit.
It's
just they're not understanding. They don't understand.
no.
And it's frustrating
That's-
because I don't want to come off as that, like, well, they just don't understand
Right.
me. I'm
Any
special.
any
I'm not
opposition
special.
gets interpreted as someone who doesn't know what they're talking
like
about.
I'm fighting back against the process. And I'm
Right.
like, No, you're
Should
just
we apply the
wrong.
right process?
You're just wrong.
Yeah.
You're just wrong. There's no part of me that's like, this means that I'm dying
But-
from the inside. I'm hugely ill now. No, I'm hugely ill because I'm disabled by the actual pain.
Yeah.
That, okay, you want me to sit and notice it? Cool, we can do that, and we do that when we have to sit there and notice it because it's the only thing you can notice.
And it's confirmation bias too.
Yeah.
Jackie should interpret the data that she's gathered from you to be that your pain hasn't changed over the years.
Yeah.
And you've done several types of treatment.
Yep.
Working on the emotional, the physical, the past, the present.
Yeah.
All of these things, and it hasn't changed.
No.
And it's not you. She interprets it as you being defiant.
Mhm.
You're being a problem.
Yeah.
When really it's just showing that that's not the problem.
Right. But no one wants to hear that
No.
because then I'd be complicated.
Well, she on her flow chart of things that she has to do. There's no, oh, that's an actual problem. It's
Right.
always this therapy works to this end.
Did it not work? Okay, try harder.
Try different thing that's the same flow chart
Yes.
with a different name and a
Yes.
different tact, but
Yep.
it's the same.
But it's all the same.
It all has
And
to
then,
end in.
oh, that was the other thing. The nurse on the line was like, oh, something must have really happened to you this time of year. And I was like, tell me again how the trigeminal neuralgia is trauma-based
Right.
and only just showed up. Like,
It could
are
be.
you kidding me?
It could be. Okay. To give her to play devil's advocate, it could be trauma based.
Cool.
It could be like a weird like accident thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from forever ago. They just got to a point where like it started touching, like it was migrating.
Oh, no. I think she meant like...
No, I know.
Oh,
I'm just like,
okay. I was like,
no, she
that
was being a
would make
bitch.
sense. Yeah.
But
Well,
in my,
it's like
I
they
wanted
have
to
a
like defend the
script
point.
where they're like, all pain equals in your head.
Well, because for most people,
Unless
that's true.
you're a man, in which case we give you drugs for things you don't need drugs for.
Well, no, and if you're an effeminate man like some of us,
Well, yeah.
then
You
you
don't come
kind of
off
get screwed.
like a cowboy.
I
who's
do though.
Afraid of pain.
I'm not afraid of me. No. No.
That's
I
why
present
men
myself.
get painkillers. Is
Right, it's because they're
male
supposed to be
staffers
stoic
are
and,
like, well, yeah.
like, oh, if he's expressing this much pain, imagine
it
how much
must be
pain really is.
horrible.
No, he stubbed his toe. He's a little bitch.
Yeah.
People who are in real pain don't talk about it. Not the way they do. Not in the.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Which is why I found good doctors who I could be like, this is what I experience. This is what I do. This is my journey. And they go,
Yeah.
oh shit, look at your journey. And I'm like,
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
Now you know.
Yeah.
But I had to
Which
find
is
how many fucking doctors to get
Unbelievable,
here. Like,
considering that literally my whole health history is right there at the tip of their fucking fingers,
yeah,
and they can't remember one thing from the other.
no.
Like, I've had her be like, "Oh, well, you already refilled. Did you refill early?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. This is the first time I'm emailing you." And
What?
she's like,
You know what else
"Oh,
annoys me about
I
it
thought
though?
you were someone else." And I'm like, "Yeah, well,
That was the like
Thank
gut
you.
instinct that they had. Like
wouldn't
they interpreted it as you
Oh,
saying
okay."
like that you were looking for meds, which was not what you were asking for.
Yeah.
You were looking for something that would work
Yep.
to get you through the pain because it's increasing. Like, do you have
Right.
anything that you
Yeah.
could suggest?
Yeah.
Anything.
And then they want to be like, "Oh, well,
They
how
hear-
is it your fault you're in pain today?"
Well, it's because they heard what they heard was, "Oh, is there anything you can do for me? I have no idea what could help me."
ouchies.
And then they're thinking, they're like, "Oh, well, she's
I wanna eat this.
she's
I
looking
really
for
want
pain
that.
meds.
Freaking face hurts so bad.
Do you want to take this for you and kids?"
Rory already took one. There's two on the counter for Rin.
Okay.
I haven't mixed anything.
Has she moved any plates at all? Because if she doesn't move plates by the time I'm done in here, she's gonna have to deal with me. And I have two settings right now, which is really nice and really fucking horrible.
I don't know.
Angie.
I woke her up before I left.
I know. Will you
Ow.
drop in real quick and warn her that I'm about to be her problem? I'm trying to save her from being
Electric teeth.
electric
teeth.
boogaloo. The teethening too, electric
The
boogaloo.
teething.
Well, because it'd be
That was
the teeth are
weird.
gone, right?
Oh,
Those are phantom
no, it's
teeth.
the front ones.
Oh,
on the
oh,
bottom.
no.
On the bottom, it hurts. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I don't know
Huh.
that the cold is gonna help
I know.
you
I'm
there.
like, I want it.
Well, if hot,
And then my body just wants to shake, and I'm like, okay, we'll just do this and be freaking weird.
there was that day that we messaged each other though,
Ugh.
and I was like, I'm vibrating, and you're like,
Yeah.
yes, that,
Indeed.
for no reason.
Indubitably.
I was just sitting here.
I would like to die now, please.
It wasn't like a sugar crash. It wasn't an adrenaline drop even. It was just all of a sudden vibrate.
Yeah, it was just time. The earth.
There was an
changed
earthquake.
frequency.
There was an earthquake in New York.
I saw it. It's been
It was a
nice snowing,
4.8, and it was their infrastructure is not set up for that, so it was more like a higher magnitude.
'Cause it goes up to 8, right?
Oh, it goes
No,
way past 8.
I don't know.
The Richter I think goes to 10.
I think I'm thinking
12
about
even.
tornadoes.
Tornadoes, yeah,
Ow.
5. There's a T5 or whatever.
Why does it have to fucking hurt so bad? Like, so bad. And it's just,
Because it's a nerve.
it's just so frustrating. And then, like, the other day, I just cried at work. What was that? Did you hear a thing?
No, I
Oh.
just had a weird thought that
Oh,
How-
no. What thought?
why can't maybe I don't understand how
think of it.
ablations work, because there should be a way
That's
to
what I
ablate.
wondered. I was like, can we just, like, kill the nerve? Or does that mean that I'm gonna have, like, wall face forever?
Right.
Because Botox is an option that people use that I don't care to do that
Yeah.
unless, break please. Ow. Because I'm gonna throw it. Like, the
I will
instinct is
chuck
to
it.
just chuck stuff. I don't know. There's
Nice.
this like weird, it kicks you in the teeth so hard that you're like,
Burp.
it's time to get ridiculous and throw things over your shoulder and tear off your hat and throw it on the floor and stomp on it. Really doesn't feel good.
I just had a wacky wild ride in the
Yeah.
the time I handed you that med until just now.
Yeah.
I was like, I had some crazy compulsions, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, man, it's a good thing I don't give in to compulsions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, but there are those people who say there is no choice. All choice is just overwhelming compulsion that is easily tracked. Like the algorithm can track what you're into, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the science behind that. And I was
Yeah.
like,
I don't like that. That's gross.
I'm sorry.
Try.
I don't really like dragon fruit to begin with.
The other option was red dye. I didn't want the red dye freeze.
No, that is like that's not dragon fruit. That's
It's not good. Tastes like
like Mountain Dew and
if it was
something.
just like Splenda in a cup.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It has that over sweetness.
Children will drink it.
Children.
God, why does it have to hurt so bad? And then during the rest of the day, because when this isn't going on,
Yeah.
it's gone entirely.
Right.
There's no in between. Like there kind of is. There's like, oh, it's
The tingles,
starting to
but-
do a thing, or it feels like I got sunburned.
But
or
the difference in like tingles and the pain
Yeah.
aren't there's not close together.
right.
There's no ramp. It's like
No, it's
tingle tingle
just
to immediate.
agony.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what? How did we get here?
Right.
How do I leave?
Can you open the door and yell for a kid? Because they don't have internet right now.
Need a child.
For
We
them
need-
to devour this.
We need one of them to take probably Rin.
Because it's icky. Did not like.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
still feel bad.
And then I get like almost itchy,
Yeah.
which is a weird one where it's just, oh, I was talking to a friend of
No,
mine.
finish that thought. I need to know
Oh.
more about this
So
because
sometimes it just gets like the itchiness, but it's not really like an itch. It's more like almost like bug bitey feels, but across the whole skin.
yeah,
And so you want to scratch it, but then when you touch it, it lights up.
yeah, it's like burning. Like
Yeah,
oh, I get that.
yeah. It's
Oh,
not.
I get
I
that.
don't like it. It's not fun. I don't enjoy
Oh,
it.
I've never even thought about that.
Oh, see, and there's the head shaking. Why does that happen? Because we can't do anything else. Ahaha. See, and now we're gonna observe the pain and not try to change it because we can't anyway.
Don't judge it. God forbid
And
we call
here's
it
the thing.
evil.
I like that method, and I've used that method. Remember when
Yeah.
we talked about like what do feelings want from us?
Yeah,
It's that it's literally that formula.
yeah.
what is the pain? What does it look like? What does it feel like? It
Which we've
feels
been
like
doing
I
since
would like
childhood.
To kill myself.
That's the thing that bothers me is that like you've
We're
said
good at
before.
describing the pain. Like, that's what bothers me is like when you look online, it'll come up as like usually described as burning, shooting, electric pain, and that's
Right.
it. And like nobody talks about the
I-
stuff in between.
I had a hard time with pain management in the beginning because I
Mhm.
couldn't describe things the right way because there'd be sheets and they'd be
Yeah.
like, how does it feel?
Burning,
And it gives you a list of
stabbing, yeah.
4 things. And like, it's kind of if I took the 2 of those and
Right.
it was a different thing.
Yeah.
And
where we can be like, that feels like someone's trying to pull my guts out of me through my ovaries. I don't know.
yeah, I get the ovary feeling a lot.
Yeah. It's all those ovaries, man.
I shouldn't eat so many.
No. I don't know where you keep finding like enough people.
For all those ovaries?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, okay, to be fair, there's a lot of people out there who can't have their stuff removed. So they find
Some
black market
do.
stuff person.
We pivoted. Jen wanted to be a surrogate mother. Do you ever hear
Yeah.
that story?
Yeah. She offered to surrogate for me.
She
remember?
well she got through the process. She was
Owie. Oh, that's
at
right, she
in
was
fertilization
giving-
phase.
Yeah.
And she had a what's the word? A cyst had developed and she couldn't participate at all anymore.
Oh, that's
Because
so
she got
sad.
one cyst. But she
And
had
the
already
scar
she spent
tissue.
the months
Getting ready with the injections.
hormones every day.
Oh, poor thing.
She was everything was great up until that last moment. And then after that, she became a criminal. And I think the two are very much linked. That she had to act out.
Probably.
Because we were supposed to get like 20 grand.
It's
and
not
We
like
do this whole
a
thing.
cheap
Like
thing. And it's a huge commitment and dedication to
yeah, and then to get to the last day, it was literally like her last visit, and they were like, "No, you have a cyst."
that's so awful. Oh my
Yeah.
god. But I
Yeah.
guess embryos are expensive and all that. That's
She's got
weird.
great embryos.
Well, but if she was
got the eggs.
surrogating, it wouldn't be her embryo.
No, but she was doing eggs. Like they were taking
Oh, okay.
her eggs.
Yeah, okay.
She's washing her first set of dishes.
Good
My
deal.
daughter.
I am gonna die. See, and now, like, after the
You
pain,
can keep rocking. I was just
all
trying
of
to.
the rest of me
demonstrate.
is upset and angry. Because look, this shoulder comes up
Yeah.
every time. And then all of this gets all pissy. It hurts really bad. And then I've been having this one where this one makes me angry. I don't know how to not. But
Yeah.
it feels like I have left this section of my head in a bowl of ice water.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. So like if you just put
It's
your,
like it feels
if
wet
you-
too, right? Like
yeah. And so cold, like it's just freezing, but it's like
that's a nerve thing. My foot does that too, where it'll
Oh.
feel like ice, and then I
Mhm.
touch it because I'm like, oh, maybe I have diabetes and I don't know it.
Yeah.
And I touch my foot, plenty of blood flow,
Yeah.
tons of heat, zero feel,
Yeah.
except for the ice. Like oh
well, you remember I used to get the one that was like warm and wet on the inside of my
Yeah.
thigh?
yeah,
That I was like, did I just piss myself? No. Your nerves are just stupid.
your nerves are dumb.
Nobody knows what that is, by the way. It's great.
It's a
I'm
mystery.
tired of doctors and I'm tired of the medical system because nobody cares.
Yeah.
And that's the frustrating part is like I work so hard to like be a good patient, right? And then the minute that you're like, hi, I fell on my ass and I need y'all to pick up the slack, and they're like, how is this your fault? Could it be your
Right.
fault? It might be your fault.
Have you thought about how this is absolutely
Have you
your
thought
fault?
about how you deserve this? Have you
Is
thought
this-
about how
Is this God? Have you considered God
you-
as punishing you for a past life? We're
Have
mixing
you-
our ideologies here, but maybe have you tried a little bit of it's your fault because of something you did, and this is a
And
divine
also-
punishment?
How did
it's
you offend
trauma? How did you offend
How
God? How
did
did
you
you
offend God?
traumatically
What
offend
deity,
God?
what greater essence did you upset? Try and remember. Let's do regression therapy. Let's go back to when you upset God.
That was when I was born.
If you can find the core of how this is fault.
Then we might treat you with PT. What?
Yeah. Face sit-ups. You put your face on the ground. You're like,
Set it off. Cry.
Oh.
Because that's what I've been doing at work. That's why I had to take time off because I was literally just doing cry breaks.
Yeah.
I would like leave kids, be like, I need a room over there. And then I would walk into the room, sit down, grab a heat pack, put it to my face, and cry. Because I can't function. And it hurts so freaking bad. And then trying not to be like, owie, owie, owie all the time because children are like, what's wrong? And you're like, I don't want to freak them out.
Yeah, you're crying from pain and frustration.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
And I'm just tired of the like, it's your fault mentality. Like, I'm not looking for anybody's fault. I'm not saying it's your fault.
I was done with that
Why
the
are
first time
y'all
I
doing
heard them
this
imply
shit?
when we that one time
Yeah.
and I was listening to the call and they were like, what did she do? Not to her. They didn't
No.
ask her. They talked to each other. What could she have done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they conferred with each
Yeah.
other and decided
This is what you could have done better. Sucks to be you. Better luck next time.
the Hippocratic Oath is dead.
Yes.
Not true. It's just not found in Kaiser.
I'm just over it. I'm tired of it. And it would be one thing, like, if they could come out and flat out freaking say, I cannot help you.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a referral somewhere else.
Right.
But they won't come out and say, I can't help you
No.
because they don't want to refer you somewhere else.
No, you have to be in house. And if they can't solve it in house, they're just going to juggle you around until
Yes.
you kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, right?
But no, Chris, people with trigeminal neuralgia don't do that.
Unless they have a headache.
It's only if they have a migraine also.
No, just say headache.
a headache.
Down.
Downplay it.
Yeah, no.
It's just if you have a headache and
If you have
trigeminal neuralgia, at the
trigeminal
same
neuralgia
time.
and you have a headache at the same time, you kill yourself.
It's the recipe. The secret formula. For
I
that.
wish so hard that you didn't have to have Kaiser.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Well,
like,
I might not have to because Cherry Creek is leaving Kaiser and going to United. And so Randy's going to look into what it would cost to do the Employees Plus spouse.
yeah,
It's a lot and it sucks, but it might be like worth it.
yeah.
And if it's worth it for me to keep Kaiser on the side, I could do both. And then they couldn't say jack to me. And then I could go to pain management where they might actually help me
Yeah, I bet my
and
place
or
would see you.
respect the pain that I've been through. That's the other part that really bothers me for some reason. And this is ego. This is straight ego, and I'm willing to like admit that. But the fact that I don't get credit for the that I have been through
Yes.
and lived through and functioned through and pushed through and
Yeah.
fought through and maintained my mental health through
Mm-hmm.
and repaired my own mental health because I was the only one who could. Like, no credit.
No.
None.
I mean, I give you credit, but
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, we're
within the systems, they're
basically
just like,
each other.
I
So
don't care.
like, that's just you congratulating yourself.
Congratulating you, actually.
Well, I mean, I've been through the same thing.
Yeah.
But no one ever gives me credit anymore.
I give you credit. I give you.
It's not
heavy
true.
credit.
My current doctors are amazing, and they give me all the credit. It's like
Really good.
really frustrating
You really
to be
deserve
like,
it, though.
ugh.
You deserve it.
Took so long to find these people, though.
I'm not doing well. I'm just like scrubbing my hands together.
She's gonna
at
have
this
no
point.
skin left at the end of this.
Ah,
It's all gonna have sloughed off.
it's just so frustrating. Because I'm like, I'm not problematic.
No,
Guys,
that's the other thing.
I'm
is
a
that
good
I get
girl.
congratulated. They thank you, Chris. You're for being such a good patient.
Yeah.
All the time I hear it because I'm on top of everything.
What?
I will go with you again next time.
Well, I'm supposed to have a virtual appointment.
Can we pretend that you're
Something.
at a virtual appointment, but you're also at a quinceañera, and I'll just have a really bad accent and yell really obnoxious shit that I hear. Like if I hear them say something stupid, I'll yell like across the room, like "fucking lies." 9/11.
9/11.
So I gotta like play it off. You know what I mean? So they're like, "Wait, what?" No, I was talking about something else.
I asked them to repeat what they said slowly so that I can record it properly.
There you go. I'm so done. I'm so over their shit.
I know.
I'm over it.
I am too.
I need to tell my boss though, because I do have that appointment.
When you came in, you
It's
shut me
virtual.
down. I was in a great
I'm
mood.
so sorry.
No. You made me so mad that I had to
Oh.
like turn off.
I'm sorry.
It bothers me so much that you have to deal with this
It's
stupid
just
shit.
So dumb. Especially like, guys,
You're not
this
asking
isn't
a
like a
lot.
hangnail.
Right,
I'm not walking around like oohing and ahhing about something stupid
right.
like shingles. Sorry.
She had shingles.
I had shingles. I have experienced
She put shingles off for so long that she couldn't be treated for shingles anymore.
Yeah,
because
they were
she
like,
got
tough
through
shit. It's too late.
it. You waited 2
Like,
weeks.
okay. No, it's supposed to be Wednesday at 9 a.m. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just tell my boss that I'll be in late and I'll just do it here.
100%
'Cause
you should.
I'm just done. I'm just so incredibly fed up.
But
It's
that's
not even funny.
That's with your mental, right?
No, mental health is Tuesday at
So
3.
okay, so that's the big visit with integrated pain management. Not even
Yes.
Dr. Wright. who's
Integrated
a
pain
good
services.
doctor,
Yeah,
but
right?
he's
That's
in a
the
shitty
frustrating,
system.
annoying part is like he can't take over just treating me.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're doing anything aside from belittling me and then treating me like I'm stupid and then being like, all of your pain is trauma. And I'm like, no, actually, the trauma was trauma.
You want to know what was traumatic and what I feel physically? Nothing, because I've worked through the trauma.
By myself.
And then
For a
you
lot of years.
you worked through the little bit of trauma you had left with Jackie.
Yeah.
Like the
Well, and then I
expressing your
had-
emotions bit.
Yeah.
Like that was the only thing.
Well, and then I had a therapist before Jackie with whom I did EMDR.
right.
So it's not like I've been sitting on my ass doing nothing and I'm coming into the game like, oh, I know everything.
That's why
No,
I also
I've been doing my
maybe you
shit.
should show that you're doing the work.
The whole like, she just wants to see effort. And the way she said it just rubbed
Effort?
me
Effort.
freaking wrong.
Effort.
Like, oh, are you doing your exercises? Your somatic noticing of your pain. Are you noticing it? I'm noticing it. Thank you.
I like the fact that wait, who said that? Who said that?
This was just the nurse.
The nurse
Yeah.
about
Yeah. About
so she
documenting
was speaking
So,
out brass.
Well, and that's exactly it. So I don't know if that's what she was just interpreting what Jackie said because she already came at me with the like, oh, something must have really happened to you this time of year.
right.
Like, lady,
Yeah, the weather.
fuck off.
Because did you know trigeminal neuralgia is seasonal?
And also, there doesn't have to be a reason.
No.
Sometimes it just happens.
Right.
And you know what? I already have small fiber neuropathy.
Well, and what I'm saying, like, there is a reason though.
I have EDS. My collagen is shit. The end.
Bro.
What do you want from me? The fact that I can turn my head like an owl doesn't help anything either. I'm
Well,
sure.
that we do it on the reg, but
What'd you say?
and that we do it on the reg. Like I'm always
Oh yeah,
like,
on the rack. I
hyper
thought you said
stretching.
on the rack, and I was like, we could be put
dude,
on
if
a
I
rack.
had a rack. I had a really bad rib out.
Mm.
It wasn't out. They don't go out. It wasn't
They
sitting
don't go
properly,
in.
right?
They
And
don't
it
go in either.
it caused everything to bundle up.
Oof.
So like there was a knot buried
Oof.
under or
Ooh,
over where
right
the rib
over
was
where
at.
it's supposed
And
to
it was
go.
right at the bottom of my shoulder blade on the right a little bit.
Ow.
You know, so like movement I could
Uh-huh.
feel, and then like
It's just stabby stabs.
I had to have Jen stomp on me like hard.
yeah,
And she
bust
did.
that thing open.
And
yeah.
she did. She mushed it and she got the pops out, which was great. She finally got it to sit
Good.
and she was able to push down on it.
Yeah, man. My ankle hurts. Which is good
Let's
because
take
that
that.
means my face doesn't hurt. So
Let's take the wins.
yeah, small win.
I just love the idea that people
Man,
come
I'm
in,
hot and tired.
like people find us and they look and they watch like our live streams, and then I'm sitting here like nonchalantly, like just patiently waiting through the pain. Probably looks like I'm impatiently waiting.
He
through
just
the pain.
like dozes off.
No, I just get
he
lost
just-
in my head
he's
about
gone.
how unfair things are and how
No.
I want to go destroy your healthcare system.
Yeah.
And it
And
just
that's-
makes me
It's
mad.
just so makes me so angry and like the whole like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, yeah, cool. You know why that's not a good thing? Because if there was something wrong with me, you could fix it.
Hmm. Yeah, I hate when that's delivered that way.
I love that. I love that there's,
there's nothing
nothing that you
wrong,
guys can find.
And then you're defeated as
Yeah.
fuck. And they're like, well, why?
But isn't that good news? No, it's
it
not
means
good
there's
news.
nothing to be done about the problem.
It
that
means
I have.
that I'm gonna be in pain, and y'all are gonna look at me like I'm stupid for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe.
I have to have trigeminal neuralgia
Not
for 8 years
No,
before they will
no.
do anything about it.
no.
I mean, they diagnosed it pretty quick.
If you follow the timeline, I didn't get good healthcare until I was like 31, 32. So, really,
31.
32,
Oh,
31,
32 is supposed to be. Ah, fuck, there it is. Hi. See, I
Hello.
just chucked the headphone. I'm just angry. I'm like,
Maybe, yeah.
fuck it.
I get it. I do it too.
Just get mad, and I'm mad now because I'm tired of this because it's making me really hot and nauseous.
I got stuck in the closet, and I punched a hole in the wall because I was mad
Oh.
about how I was stuck in the closet. It hurts so bad. And my hip came out and my knees went out, and I was stuck. And Jen's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Just leave me here to die. Thank
And
you.
well, she had to go to work, right? So it's like there was no way to address it at the moment. So she just went to work, and then Rin came in an hour later. Dad, why are you on the floor in the closet? 'Cause I'm stuck. Mom didn't help you? She couldn't. She had to go.
She had to go.
So bad.
My face is all red now. Why? Why do?
Hey, I got a silver lining for you.
Yeah?
At least you're not JoJo Siwa. Right?
Why is JoJo Siwa making rounds again?
Oh,
I'm
'cause
confused.
She
I just know that
she was
JoJo
in hot
Siwa
water.
is 6 foot or something. I don't know.
She's 5'8", I think. It's just people think she's tall. She's not tall.
Okay.
It's not the thing. The thing is, she was in trouble for standing up for Miranda Sings.
Oh.
Yeah, she
With her
publicly
bad
defended her.
banjo
And then
song of stupidity.
she's been doing these like stupid. She pretended like she had a bunch of tattoos, and then they were all those temporary 8-day tattoos. She's just been in the doghouse, so
Give
she's
me
rebranding.
attention. Ow, my face. Ow. Yes.
She's trying to rebrand
JoJo
like
Siwa's
Miley
family?
Cyrus did. Like, I'm an
Oh,
adult
Lord.
now. Except it's funny because like she releases the song where she looks like a member of Kiss, and her song's "I was a bad girl and I cheated on a girlfriend, and now I feel bad about it, and this is karma." That's her edgy. That was her being edgy.
Ow.
So that's why people. are
That
giving her
hurts
shit.
me both internally, and my face hurts me externally.
Your
so-
face is like, I didn't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
my face is like, "Ugh, get it out." It makes me so hot and nauseous. My feet are sweating. I'm just
I'm right there with you. I am
I-
co-sweating.
don't like it.
I am co-miserating.
Much misery.
Wow.
Wow.
What's worse is that I have a beard, and when you sweat, your
Oh,
beard,
on the
like,
lip.
you feel
Mhm.
it, and it like builds. And
Okay, irritating part of this. When it hits really bad, I feel like I just drool out the corner all the time. It's awful.
does it ever feel
So
like
I'm always like,
you have a
doing this
hair right here?
bullshit.
Because I get
Yes.
that where it's like
Mhm.
it'll be tingly, but then I feel like there's a hair,
that's
and I'm
like the itch that's not really an itch.
Yeah.
It's like you want to touch it, but you also don't want to touch
Yep.
it, and then I don't know.
yeah, I get that a lot.
How do we
I'm
explain
always like,
this to people who are well? How do I make them understand that
You
if they
don't.
don't figure their shit out, I'm gonna jump off this planet?
you know what we need, which is going to be very hard to
I'm
do.
not actually gonna jump off the planet. People would be mad at me, and I'm gonna be doomed to live a long freaking life.
Also, the Earth's not flat, you stupid bitch. You can't just jump off the
I can
planet.
jump out of the planet.
That reminds me, Trisha Paytas thought someone invented gravity. Let that sink in. So, what I was saying before,
The internal pain has overcome the face. Evan has been silenced.
I don't think we ever needed to invent gravity. You are so dumb. So dumb.
She's killed so many brain cells. I don't know what the heck she's been doing,
She
but
has.
like what kind of drugs,
Dude,
woman?
she was doing lots of drugs at some point.
So many
Like,
drugs.
A lot of drugs.
And then people are like, "Oh, she's like because the younger generation doesn't know all the crazy shit that led up to the podcasting."
Yeah.
But she was insane before
Literally.
the podcasting. Like full blown institutionalize this woman because she's lost her absolute marbles and she's trying to lose other people's marbles
Yes.
currently. No
Cancel
one
us.
should let her talk.
This is a hot take.
I don't
cancel
care.
us.
I don't care. I don't care
not a
about
hot
your
take.
feelings.
Heard it here first. We don't care
My
about
face hurts. I can't
She
care
doesn't-
about your feelings
She
right
don't
now.
care.
Currently,
about
I'm
it.
trying to turn myself
Into a pretzel.
into a pretzel.
Because it's something will make the pain
If I
not
just
pain.
grab my shoulder from the other side, I can strangle myself.
I was gonna
and
say
end
if I cut off the blood flow to my brain, then I can't feel pain. I got
I
called
wonder
a
if I could
boomer.
actually like positionally asphyxiate if I got my arm jammed in a good way.
Probably
Definitely.
actually.
I just,
Or if you even like if you
I
okay,
just have to prop
if
it
you
right
did
here.
that long enough to where you blacked out and landed correctly onto the ground,
right,
you would kill
just
yourself.
Land right here and top it off.
Yeah, because you wouldn't make it.
This
Yeah.
is not morbid. This is educational content.
Physics. It'd be a fulcrum.
I also need my shoulder fixed now. Help.
Gotta get rid of the pigeons. You ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh,
come
she's
on.
not going.
Lower. Okay.
1,
2, 3. Little baby one.
Yeah, that was not what I expected it to be. Still out here, but
Here,
I
Jen.
think it's okay.
Go.
It's okay. She's sleeping.
Jen's
She's
asleep.
having a freak.
Can you help?
I don't know if it'll go in. I think the muscles are probably upset with me.
Okay.
Because I did a bad.
Sorry.
Wow.
Ghost.
Why is this my life? Hey,
It was a ghost.
why is this your unlife? Ghost?
It's a good ghost. I didn't tell you the other night. We were sitting in here,
Mhm.
and the wind door was all the way open,
Mhm.
and the kitchen was visible. And I'm sitting here talking to Jen because we were playing Pokemon together.
Yeah.
The light turned off. And she was like, "Oh, Papa did it." I was like, "No, he didn't." There's literally no one in there. There were no steps after it.
Yeah.
Like you would have heard the kids for sure.
The
And it
ghost
wasn't
was like,
Papa.
turn off the fucking lights.
And it wasn't like sometimes they blink off because they're
Yeah.
fluorescents. They sometimes just turn.
Uh-huh.
No, the light switch was off. It was crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god. I ordered all this food for the second time today,
It's okay.
and I'm not going to eat it.
I will eat this for sure.
Okay, good.
All of this. The kids won't get any of it.
Oh, maybe you should save my tacos for tomorrow.
For you?
I don't know. Maybe?
It's up to you.
I don't know. My lungs want to come out of me.
There's no wrong answer here.
Like, from here to just vomit out my lungs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna barf my lungs out because my face hurts. None of this makes any sense. Oh god, I'm hot.
That's what people say. And then you yell at them. You demean them because you're
No,
mean.
they
I
don't.
hate when people catcall me. Beep, 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 beep.
I don't
Like that
hate
guy
when
wasn't
people
catcalling you. He
me.
politely approached you and said that you were beautiful.
And I always say thank you.
Where does he get off?
It's creepy when they come to your car window to tell you that, though.
That's true.
That
That's an intrusion.
Is extra creepy.
Because
don't do
that's
that.
like personal space at that
Don't
point.
do that. I would rather have you be like, "Hey, excuse me,"
My favorite is
from
when
across the
when
parking
it's
lot.
like you're sitting and they're behind you and they're talking and you turn around and then they go, "Oh my God, your eyes!"
That doesn't happen to me for some weird reason.
I do it all the time, D. What are you
Mm.
talking about?
Don't know why. It's crazy. Ow! Ah, the
I didn't-
smug got me.
She was too smug.
Your eyes. Your eyes did it. It was your eyes. Ah, I want to touch it. I want to slap it. I want to
She wants to kids bop it,
twist it.
pull it, slap
Yeah,
it.
Here we go. We're going to observe the pain and not try to change it.
Okay,
I don't want to do that.
here's my question about that.
There's got to be another way.
Is it? Am I allowed to feel frustrated
Yes.
though?
Yes.
Like, or am I supposed to like Buddhist this? Like, what's
it's
so if I'm
literally,
sitting here and I'm like letting it be and I'm not
without
changing it,
judgment. Don't judge it and don't try to change it. Those are
can
the
I be
rules.
frustrated though?
Yeah, I'm gonna be frustrated about it
Because like I'm sitting here
because I'm
politely,
still in pain.
my knees are killing me right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like noticing it and doing nothing is just as frustrating. So I don't know.
Mom, for a second. Wait, Mom, for a second.
Hold on. What do you need?
Yeah, tell me.
Vin's doing the dishwasher. I just ran for my life for like 2,000 nats
Okay.
since I helped her take down the two nats.
What do you need, honey?
I don't know. I just don't know the dishes.
Oh, she left you to do dishes.
Doing dishwasher, right?
Yeah, but no. I meant like I don't know how to do the dishwasher. I don't have to.
Does Rin?
Yeah.
Okay, well
Okay.
then you're good.
Yeah.
Shut the
Okay,
door though.
great.
I don't want any gnats in here.
Amen. Ow. That was a twofer. I got stabbed upward here and downward here.
It's learning how to combo attack.
I don't want that. I don't really want that. this side doesn't exist. It's not real. The pain on this side of my face isn't real.
The pain on this side of my face is real though.
Should I just pretend that this is also not real and then maybe I can go insane faster?
I thought that's exactly what was happening. Not that you were ignoring it, but that you were going insane because of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You need to go home.
I don't. I'm just gonna go be in pain.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you should rest, but resting is not the solution here. Distraction is the solution.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to stay on as long
I
as
like
you are.
raging about it. It's fun. What time is it?
Like, I legit
7:06.
don't care if we're here for another 2 hours. Like, if it's what you need to do before you go to bed,
Mhm.
then fucking let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
kill time.
But I also need to sleep.
Yeah, but what time do you go to bed? 8?
Yeah, 8:30ish. Yeah. Oh.
That's when I'm always like, don't text her. She's sleeping.
I'm not usually asleep until after 10.
I know.
You
But
can
it's like, if you're, it's like she's resting. I don't want to intrude. Unless something important happened or funny.
Or you can just, yeah. You are literally never a bother
I know.
at all.
I don't do that anymore. I don't.
Ow,
I don't go. I'm a bother.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing because I'm a monster. Because you did that in everything. We just stop. We wait for it to happen. Like, wait for it to
See,
pass.
now it fades and now it's itchy. Like
'Cause,
the
like-
numb kind of itchy. Like when something falls asleep.
Ooh.
And that's, I want to,
I would
I wanna
claw
hit
my
it
face
so-
off, dude. I would be doing this so bad right now. Shave
I
in.
feel better. I don't, but I do. The
So what's
intrusive
the play?
thought can leave.
What's gonna make me look better? What are the optics on this situation? What do I do when she's in severe pain? Do I baby her? Because she's gonna hate
No.
that. Do I ignore it and just keep talking? She's not gonna hear it, and I'm gonna feel neglected. Do I quietly wait? Because I feel like that's the polite thing to do.
But then I feel like I'm holding everybody up.
Yeah, but I don't want you to feel it. You're not holding me up. I'm choosing to let it pass.
Okay.
I don't, yeah, it's not like I'm not going and like waiting.
He's
you
like,
know what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
hold my breath and wait.
Well, that's how I signify that it's impatient waiting. Okay, that was acting.
Oh, mistake.
You get what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
She's gonna beat me later.
Oh, that's so tongue in cheek. But it was hard to hear her talk with my tongue in her cheek.
Hey,
Ow.
hey.
Hey. Hey.
See,
27. 48.
42.
I almost head dust really hard.
That was an Alex
The
move.
intrusive thoughts are like intrusive.
Our brother is pretty autistic. I'm just saying.
I know. I've been saying that for years.
I know.
Like,
I just
that one's autistic.
I don't want him to feel bad or think there's judgment, but
Yeah.
I've been watching so much stuff about like just autism with
Oh,
people
yeah.
with autism in it.
Autistic.
I'm like,
And then-
it's so weird to watch people react weirdly to it because
Yeah.
it was normal for us.
Yeah.
Like that was just how Alex was, and we
Well,
just
that's
like
like-
that was Alex.
why yeah.
It's so weird for me to watch people go, what? Socially unacceptable. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Unexpected behaviors. Whew. Yes, that one is autistic.
I love him though.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Well, and then I like thinking back after working in serious emotional disabilities for a really long time.
Yeah.
Looking back at one of our siblings' self-injurious behaviors,
Mhm.
that would have been an IEP
Right. Just that.
had he have gone to. That's a self-injurious behavior because you cannot regulate your emotions.
Yes.
Because no one ever taught you how to regulate your emotions.
Yes.
And
I would
instead
have
of
had an
teaching you
IEP
how
too.
to regulate your emotions, they instead threw things on the floor and told you to continue your self-injurious behaviors.
Well, and mock you or make fun
And
of
mock
it
you,
or
yes.
laugh. You know what I mean? Like
Or stand there and impatiently wait.
shame it out of him was
Yes.
the game.
That was the game. Right. Well, and that's the thing. You can't shame out the ADHD.
No.
You tried. 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 You failed miserably and you pushed your kids away. Sorry.
I got shamed out of
Trauma.
a lot. Out of acknowledging,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like I was emotionally dysregulated when my mom started seeing Benny.
Oh yeah.
That I was a mess.
Angie.
I had all sorts of
Yeah.
issues. And his approach was to just yell at me and then shame me and make fun of me for everything.
Why was that like? What? They're Gen X, right?
Mhm.
Why was that the Gen X move?
I don't know.
I don't understand why, like, let's just shame people into oblivion. Let's shame them into falling in line. Why was that the play? And also, there were so many things that I was like looking back on. I'm like, that's the hill you chose to die on?
Right?
That hill? Really? That
Well,
hill?
but because that's just misdirection, right? Like
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
picking something that they could control and like dying
Right,
on that
right.
hill because some other thing is bothering them. They couldn't process that was actually wrong.
Right.
But
Like-
because we lived it, we can identify these things.
And that's the thing is like, as adults, we're realizing how friggin' dysregulated our parents were all the
Yes.
time. And how they couldn't regulate their own emotions, but expected us to do it perfectly.
Right.
And if we weren't doing it perfectly, they were beating our asses for it. Or shaming us into oblivion, or sending us away, or leaving you in trouble until the next child's in trouble. So good luck. I hope they get in trouble fast.
Or having the talk.
Or my favorite was the family meetings, where they would bring
I
everyone
hated
to
the
the
family
table and then
meetings.
air your dirty laundry and then let everyone have their say on you.
Yeah, no, oh.
Yeah. The sibling family meetings were actually like productive.
No, we
coming
would-
from an angle of like, I care about you and this is messed up. Or
Well-
like, I care about you and whatever.
This is how it actually was, right? It was more of a, you're the squeaky wheel if you do this.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
going
that's right.
to get
You're gonna get called out.
Do you remember that?
Oh no, I do remember those
So it was like
conversations of like,
Lori
oh my
be
god,
like-
keep your head down.
Like you're next if
Oh,
you don't stop
no.
doing that. And then we would then adjust accordingly.
that, or your mom's gonna die if you don't stop doing that.
That one
That
I
was
never
the
said that.
Shitty move. No,
I
you
never-
didn't ever do that.
I would
No, but like from our mother and from the older sister, who
Yes.
was basically our mother.
yeah.
It was your mom's gonna die if you don't shape up. Like that's a really healthy way to get your kids to comply. Be like, oh, if you step out of line, your parent's gonna die. What? So
Yeah.
like, what are you so tired from? How much parenting have you done? Just yelling at us? Go away. Stop playing with each other so loud. Do schoolwork that I didn't teach you how to do.
I just realized how oh my god, that was a realization.
Hmm.
How quiet things were meant to be.
Oh yeah. We had a designated quiet time, which I'm not against. I'm
No,
not against that.
That
I
makes
think
sense
that
to me. That can be
Right.
helpful, right? Like
well, and I
help-
think if it was used as like everybody comes home from school and does
Quiet
an
time,
hour of
yeah.
quiet time, and then you do all of your stuff, that would make perfect freaking sense to
Yeah.
me. I would implement that in my house
I
just
mean,
so that everybody can
my kids
decompress
do that.
from each other. Yeah,
like
they go
Lori and Rin
disappear,
go
and they
take
close
their time.
doors and they chill out.
and then they
Yeah.
come back and then they'll interact with you.
Yeah.
And we don't force them into like talking or having conversations. So
Right.
like they do that naturally.
But like that would make sense.
Yeah.
But it was used as I'm tired of hearing you. Go be in silence and also solitude. But
Or-
also I don't like how you're comfortable with solitude. That was the other one that bothered me a lot.
yeah.
Was like we put you in solitude on purpose and then I
Why
isolated
didn't
you.
it
And then also why are you so isolated? What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
right?
What?
Well, I spent a year in the mountains alone.
Yeah.
I say that and it's not a joke.
No.
I did. There was a whole year I didn't leave my room. Well, I'd stay on the property,
Mhm.
but there's nothing around, so it was
Yeah.
just me in the wilderness.
Yeah.
I didn't have friends. I didn't have anything. But my
Oh.
my punky attitude.
He's no nonsense attitude.
No,
Oh.
I very much. not.
Mostly nonsense attitude.
Then I found an outlet. My mom was not impressed with it.
Was it shooting things? Or throwing rocks at things?
No, I never got into shooting things
catching
as like an outlet. Dude, the shooting things was the one thing that made Benny nice to me.
Yeah.
So I gravitated
Oh,
towards
okay,
that.
that would make
And
perfect
getting
sense.
good at that so that
Yep.
There, and so you know what I mean. That was my cover. My he won't be mad. I'm gonna go do some shooting, and then he got me a sniper rifle. When I was 16. So I still have
Crazy.
it. I mean, it's not here, but
Still,
exists.
it's a weird gift for a 16-year-old.
Well, the 22 one I got was 13 was also very weird to me, but
But like, my husband grew up in BF.
well, yeah, like
Yeah.
exactly when
BF
you're in the area,
nowhere.
it doesn't seem weird.
And they were like, "Here's a 22. Go have fun. Bye."
Yeah. No, no
So
shit.
it's like,
Go up into the mountains, bring your 22 with you.
Yeah.
And also be ready to shoot people.
oh well, because you guys were in a much more. Hi. She's sleeping.
What's she need? Whoa. Well, and while that's going on, let's check in with Jen. I can't see it, dang it. She's sleeping. And we're being loud. This is Jen. Only thing that'll wake her up is by saying love you really loudly or saying Jen really loudly. I can say anything else. And be as loud as I want. Maybe even probably jump on the couch. She would not. She would not fidget. She would not wake. Shut me. Yeah, sorry. I got bored of entertaining you. I could do a jig. Not really, because my knees are really bad right now. And if I stand up, I'm gonna be in pain and cry. I won't cry. I'll just go for a while, and then I'll very gently waddle out of the room. But I could pretend like I'm doing a jig if we just pretend that I'm actually standing, and this is like very tall. Like really tall. And you don't see a chair behind me. You're gonna have to suspend your disbelief for a little bit. I'm curious to what's going on out there. Sounds like the elder has been summoned. That means that she's not going to get free for a while. Let's do conversation cards. And they thought I couldn't come up with things. God, they're having a conversation out there. The one I drew. Who had the biggest impact on my career choice? My illness. So I worked a bunch. I used to work all sorts of jobs. I did hospitality. I was really good at that. John was even better at that. I did IT. I did engineering. I was a cam engineer for a bit, so I would go over motherboard blueprints or green board blueprints, and it got to the point where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't raise my arms, so I couldn't lift. I worked in an airport for a bit. Couldn't physically keep up. So that's what did it for me. This is where you tell me about your stuff, and I pretend that I can hear you, and then I'll just nod and go. Oh. So try and fit it within like this. I'll stop talking so you know. Oh. Uh-huh. Dang. Of course. One of those is going to be the right response, so. I don't get that question.
I had to go do auntie things. Sorry.
I know.
I'm back.
I was filling the void with cards.
Are there any good ones?
My favorite one or the one I did was who had the biggest impact on my career choice? I was like EDS. And then I was like, I used to work all sorts of jobs. I used to do like remodeling. I did hospitality. I was really good with people. I did some school stuff with kids.
You would have been an amazing teacher.
I should have jumped on that when I wanted. I
Yeah.
thought about it, but I was like,
If I ever get para money, would you come on and be my para?
absolutely.
We could make it 3 days a week even.
I would absolutely do that because then I get to be around like people that energize me. Like I wouldn't feel drained.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was the cool thing about sailing school is that I got to work with kids all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get these people.
That was fun. I'm a little bit bitter that everything ended in Grand
Right when
Lake
you would've-
right before
Yeah.
I would have had the chance to be.
Yep.
And I would have been a darn good instructor.
Yeah.
And we all know it. I was good with the littles.
You
They
would
used
have
to
been
stick
second
me-
best.
They used to stick me with the littles. Yeah, you got stuck with the littles too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they loved giving me the littles, and then they'd be like, "But he needs to teach the advanced stuff too."
But then they were like, we don't want to deal with the littles.
No,
so
then
here you go.
What would happen is they would put me into like groups with Grant and Ben, and
Oh yeah.
the
And they
dynamic was always so wonky because
sticking around.
right, and like they always thought I hated them because I was like, I can't match your chaos energy right now.
Well, because they were
I'm
literally hungover
traumatized.
constantly.
Yes, and I was
I know,
not.
and their issues were boarding school issues.
right. And
Daddy
I-
had money.
And I
and
would
bought a
have to
yacht.
take time to myself. Like they would just keep hanging out throughout the day, and like after sailing school, I would have to go and rest.
Yeah.
And then I could do things.
Right.
So like, and that that rest meant that I had to go swimming.
Yeah,
It'd be
we usually did that. We would come home from sailing school and go swimming if it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
Even if it was raining sometimes.
Yeah. nothing could stop the fun.
Yeah.
But
And then just laying out. I just miss it.
I did tons
It
of
makes
jobs.
my heart hurt.
Tons of jobs from like
Yeah.
hardware, manufacturing to IT to actual like remodeling. That's where I started really.
Yeah.
And then school stuff, and then I did hospitality.
See, I went from working in movie theaters
Ah, I
to
did that too.
yeah. So I did the movie theater. I got good at every position there, and then they put me in booth, and that was a lot of fun. I,
I
liked
tried getting anywhere in that. They
I
wouldn't.
liked being
They
a
wouldn't move
projectionist.
me.
It was fun.
They would not let me
Because you
be
were
a projectionist.
good at where you were. Yeah. I had that happen to me for a while
Oh, so mad.
because we were in the middle of that competition for like Stubbs
yeah,
card sales,
and
and I got stuck in not concessions in the ticket sales
yeah,
for months.
Yep.
For months.
Yep.
And then sometimes I was like, please God, just let me go back to
yeah,
because it was boring, and I was like, I can't do boring. Let me go somewhere where I have like sweeping to do or cleaning to do
Right.
or prepping stuff to do.
Yep.
And then I would go to concessions and still outsell everybody in Stubbs cards.
Yep.
Because I knew how to approach people and be like, I know it's really stupid, but with what you've spent here today, it's absolutely worth it for you.
yeah. Well,
And it
you
was
would
easy to
approach it with
do.
logic,
And it was so much easier to do in concessions.
which is why I was good at Best Buy
Yeah.
and working for Sharp because I would help people
Yeah.
and actually help them.
Right. Well, and you approach it from empathy,
Yeah,
not from like, welcome to
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
I
and that
was like, hello, you
I-
are a human person.
I literally quit the movie theater when they promoted Ben to
Mm.
projectionist, but not me. There was one position open. And I was like, I want it, and they were like, "You're really good in the booth and at
Yeah,
sales. We need you in the booth."
I loved booth though. I got to like go up there, and it was really fun when we got the TMS, but the TMS was bullshit.
I liked
But it was cool. I
when
liked
was
it because I learned how to
busy.
like code essentially. That's
Right.
that was my experience.
I never got
with,
to do
like,
stuff like
coding.
that. Like, we started at a
And
theater
editing really.
that
Yeah.
didn't have a mall.
Didn't
They
have a what?
opened up Southlands Theater without there being
Oh
a-
yeah,
a
the mall didn't exist. It was like
So-
a field for a while.
It was. I sat there and watched them build Southlands.
That's crazy.
When I started working there, it was
Yeah.
just dirt.
Hmm. And I didn't even know you worked there for so long.
Oh yeah. I worked
And then
there
when
for
I
a little
got
bit.
there, I was able, when I found out, I was able to like ask people, be like, "Oh, did you know this is my brother?" And they'd be like, "Oh, I love that guy."
Yeah, I was pretty awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just got stuck being too good at a thing.
Yeah.
And it made myself irreplaceable, basically.
And screws you up.
I just wanted to work hard.
Yeah.
But it was so boring in the
But I
beginning.
did that, and then I moved to children's,
Yeah.
because then all I did was like I volunteered for an ILC position.
Mhm.
Volunteered. I just like went in a couple days out of when I was not working, and then fell in love and was like, I'm going to do this. And I went to school for it, and I became a paraeducator, and I worked all kinds of positions in that. Ow, and then I got stabbed in the ear. And then I became a teacher.
Yeah, just don't put that on. That's bad
Yeah.
news.
Ugh.
Tomorrow might be a challenge.
I'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Hopefully it just won't be quite as active. It's
Yeah, it'll,
definitely more active in the evening.
It will have had snowed too, so
Oh, that too.
the weather might have ended.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
We should probably call it tonight, though.
Hey, this is your show,
'Cause
bro.
I'm dying.
I know, but you're dying at the point where you could go home and rest now.
Yeah.
Like you could go.
We've been here for almost 2 hours, which is cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to hit the 2-hour mark, but
I know. You want to... Let's do questions for 10 more minutes.
I can do that.
Okay.
This one,
This... That one.
that one, right? That's 2. Oh, this is a good one.
Huh.
What's your favorite animated movie?
Princess
I
Mononoke.
knew that. I knew that about you. You don't know what mine is, though.
No, I don't.
There's so many I have to think
I
about.
know. I was like,
It might be. That was Rory fucking eating it. I think he was mopping and I think he fell. Jen? Rory just ate it. Or Rin did. One of them just fell hard. Anyways. Jen, what's your favorite animated movie?
How's Moving Castle?
Howl's Moving Castle. Okay. Yeah, I knew it would be Ghibli. See, I think mine's Ghibli too.
You.
Who did what?
Shit.
Oh,
they're mopping.
she didn't like smack her face on like.
No, she's okay.
Okay.
She was... I think her pride was more injured than... Why am I doing this? Stop. I think her
built-in
pride was worse
injured.
off than
Right.
she actually was.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jen said her favorite movie is Howl's Moving Castle.
That's a good one. And you? Did you decide on one?
No, I there's a lot that I like.
There are a lot of good ones. I never saw it.
Which
Still
one?
haven't seen it. Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Still haven't watched it. Need to do that.
Yeah, that's up there for sure. That's like amazing. Into the Spider-Verse was
Yeah.
fucking good.
What else is like... I'm sure there's a ton.
There's probably some hipster answer that I could give where it's like, I like the.
It's Grave of the Fireflies. I knew it.
That's not the hipster
Oh,
answer.
why did we both go there? Oh,
That's not the
no.
hipster answer. Like the hipster answer would be something that's like, I liked the way they did colors in
Oh,
in
yeah.
like
The muted
Paprika.
tones of
Paprika,
blah,
which
blah,
was
blah,
just an
blah.
acid trip.
You know what was a really pretty film though was The Cat Returns.
Yeah.
The Cat Returns was really pretty. Oh no, it wasn't Cat Returns. It was Secret of the Heart.
Which is the
Yes,
beginning
yeah.
of Cat Returns.
So that one was really pretty.
Yeah.
Like it was adorable and very pretty.
I don't know. I have too many, man.
Okay.
I have a ton of films that I like anything Ghibli.
Yes, obviously.
Instant win. I have to see the new stuff. Steam Boy I thought about.
Mm.
It's not high up there.
No, it's really old, but
It was good. It was indeed very good. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So skip it.
Skip it.
Skip it.
Well, I mean, I name things I like. I can't pick a one. A number one.
Okay. This is an interesting one. Do you like getting advice from other people? And if so, who do you go to for advice?
Do I like it?
I guess it's like, do you seek it? Do you seek advice? from other
Sometimes
people? Yeah.
I do now. I didn't before
Yeah.
pre-podcast.
if you wouldn't trust their advice, don't trust their criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. If you wouldn't trust their advice, don't trust their criticism.
Yeah, yeah. Like if I come into things that I think other people can help me with.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, and it's not like saying that I know better than other people.
No, but it's that like I know where to you know where to seek resources when you need resources.
Yeah, like I would go to
Yeah.
you, Jen,
Right.
Benji.
Well, and it all depends on like
I'd
what it
go
is,
Vizzy,
which I
Kaylee.
think is huge because not
Austin.
everybody understands that different people can fill different needs.
Right. Oh yeah.
Some people are like, that person has to fill all of my needs.
Right.
And that gets
That's
really hard
unhealthy.
because then you're being let down and you're putting them in a really uncomfortable spot.
Unfair spot.
Yeah,
Like
that's
yeah.
not cool.
No, I did that. I did that in high school.
Yeah.
I was,
was
like,
that in high school.
I will
was the person
attached
with
to one
everybody.
person and then not have a personality.
Ouch. I just kept trying to fit in, knowing that I wasn't fitting in anyway, and that was painful.
Me too, actually.
I
I was hanging out with the outcast kids anyways. Like I could get along with anybody,
for a minute, but then I had all those like role play kids
but yeah.
who were like role play, and I was like,
No,
no,
I would never do that.
no, I'm
Not
gonna
in high
be over
school.
here, and they were like cat girl, and I was like,
Nope.
no, I'll be over there.
Yeah, no, I didn't go that far. I avoided the cringe kids. I could identify the cringe.
And then I just hung out with all of the like stoners and sleepy kids.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
They didn't have like a position in the hierarchy.
Your question?
What was it?
No, your
What?
turn.
Oh, it's my turn. What
Yes.
was it? It was.
What was it?
It was this one.
It was pain.
It's long, so it probably isn't good.
Pain feels like.
Is this a pain? I'm gonna regret doing that, but you know,
Dumb question, but
stupid question.
which store would be the worst to have $1,000 gift card for?
Which store would be the
Store.
worst?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Bucket. Get a bucket. Get
a
another
lot of
bucket.
buckets. You get a lot.
I don't
of bucket
know
for
about that one
$1.
because you could like do remodel-y stuff.
You could.
Yeah,
That
Or
would
fix,
be fine.
Fix.
you're doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, you could literally do that any time.
Yeah.
So I would do. Yeah, that works.
That's not the worst though.
Um,
There's got to be like a Bed Bath and Beyond.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. You're not gonna get enough of anything there, and it's all gonna suck.
Your $1,000 is gone like that.
Yeah.
Just buy a lot of spiritual.
Yeah. No. Let's see. I want
Come on, good one.
this one.
Find one that you like though. Like read both sides. Maybe one's better.
I've got back to this question. How did I do that twice? Out of the whole deck. How does that happen?
Let me draw one.
Let me draw one. Let me draw. Let her cook.
Decent one. Do you have any cleanliness pet peeves?
Pet peeves?
Yes.
Like cleanliness pet peeves? What does that even mean? Like,
Fucking mouth.
yeah. Keep your hands out of your mouth, bro.
Snot.
Yeah.
I am like, I worked as a para forever. I've done so much nitty gritty gross stuff,
Yeah.
but snot makes me gag like nobody's business. I can't do it because I worked with little kids who would just
Yeah,
use
yeah,
their
yeah.
hand as a Kleenex and then touch
Everything.
everything, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Cleanliness pet peeves. People that aren't cleanly enough, I guess.
Which one was it, Jen? Which one?
What's the most expensive thing you've broken?
Oh, what's the most expensive thing you've broken? Like straight up broken, huh?
A house. Like broken, not like a hole in the wall. Like altered the value of a property significantly by stuff you've done.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was me. I removed a room because I was manic.
Well, you put one in here, so you added one.
But like at the
It's
fundy
just we
house,
carried
do
it
you
over.
remember the
Yeah.
loft?
Yeah.
That was a bedroom when I bought it.
Oh.
But one day I was sitting on the stairs and I noticed that there was carpet like
Yeah.
coming out of the wall. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is there carpet coming out of the wall? And then I like looked at I'm like, this wasn't a room. So I fucking
Took
I
down the
tore
wall
the walls
in a
down.
rage of mania.
yeah, while Ben was gone, that was his room.
Oh,
And I
no.
moved him into the basement and I moved all of his stuff. I don't know what he was so mad about. I moved all of the stuff. I was a part of that, and I just didn't help you set up your room. I wasn't going to do that. I took apart
He
a
had
room and moved your
manic
stuff.
moment.
And he got a bigger room out of it. He wanted the basement anyways. He said he liked the basement room. Whatever. It's fine. He just likes to gripe about it.
I
For that.
right after we stained our deck, I accidentally let a cigarette tower catch on fire
Oh.
and then burnt a big old chunk of our newly stained deck.
That's not that bad, though.
I'm sure I could like sand it down and restain it.
I can
but,
guess what
like,
Jen's
that
is.
that was pretty bad. Computer case.
Nope.
Oops.
With a little pop out.
Not even close, Jen.
This one? Which one? This is the one you were handing me.
I don't know.
Jen broke a 1993 Ford
I was
Taurus.
gonna say it's gonna be a car for somebody. Everybody just breaks cars and then gives them to me. That's what happens to
We
me.
didn't give you the Ford Taurus, though.
No. But like I get
Yeah.
my husband's hand-me-downs or Jesse's hand-me-downs, which is worse. Because Jesse
Is mean.
doesn't know how to drive. He's bad to cars. What lesson could others learn from your life?
Learn? Probably something about self-advocating.
Don't try to fix a narcissistic parent.
Oh yeah. Don't try to fix a narcissistic parent. That's a good one.
That's a toughie, though. That goes along the same lines, though.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like something about trauma, but it would be
I think
self-advocate. Like
it's like
speak up.
how there's quality in life even if you I don't know, maybe it's like the idea that you don't have to be something or somewhere or someone
Right.
at a certain time
No.
or place or whatever it is. So like living life that's what it is. Living life authentically.
Mhm. Yeah.
Authenticity in life.
I like that.
What's on the back of it? Let's see.
Eat a dick. No.
Sounds stupid. I am so loose. It's not even
You-
funny.
Wish you were better at letting loose.
That
I
sounds
don't.
bad. Sorry.
I don't.
Pause.
I don't stop myself from doing things I like.
Yeah.
I do what I want to do. And I still have fun. I open cards and stuff when I want.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird one.
What's a lost object that you'd love to have back?
Oh, the case that she broke. The case that she was saying was the most expensive thing she broke. That's what I want. I want that case so bad.
There are things
Go
that...
fuck yourself. I broke it. I didn't break the little monitor. I didn't. Chris did.
What
when I
about
gave
that
it to
time
her.
when you chucked a thingy and it went into the monitor?
I don't give a shit about that. I want that case back.
There are so many things that, like,
I figured you'd say something.
I think my parents kept. Yeah.
Uh,
But, like, here's the thing about my childhood is I didn't own shit.
no, neither did I.
We didn't have stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is?
I know
Something
what I-
lost that I would love to have back is that freaking marionette.
Yeah.
The one that I saved money for and,
And was
purchased
gifted to
myself.
somebody else.
And then once it was gone, it was stolen, by the way,
Yeah, I remember
by
that.
a little blonde brat
Yep.
at the time. And then that same year, they gifted it to my sibling.
I
That's
want
cool.
the boat. I want the MC.
Oh, yeah.
If it has to be from childhood, and not early adulthood, then it has to be the boat.
The boat.
The MC. 1000%.
What is the weirdest food you ever ate?
Alligator.
Alligator. Ooh.
Weirdest food? Weirdest? Like,
I
I've
don't
eaten
really keep
insects.
track. I don't know.
I've eaten snakes.
Like,
Caviar counts.
I've had caviar.
she just fell on her ass. She's not in the mood for your nonsense.
Have a little empathy. Little sympathy.
Which is attached to your ass.
Little sympathy. Did you get the stuff in the dishwasher?
I taught her how to Tetris.
Do you not hear that?
No.
It's
I
running.
headphones
He's got
on.
headphones on.
So, no, I don't hear it.
I also can't hear it. And I don't
There's
have
a fan there.
But I did Rory's dishes. I did the dishes that were
time.
already in
Yeah.
the sink, and I did my dishes.
All right, guys.
Get it, girl.
All right, friends. Bye.
Have a good
Have a
time.
good.
Look how tall it is.
I know she's very tall.
She's a
Her
giant.
hair's looking really cute too.
Yeah.
Her hair's
You
looking
should see
really
when she
cute.
ties it back too.
That's good.
You're pretty.
It's
Can
true.
I have headache meds and food now?
Yeah.
I thought she was just gonna be like, "Can I have a headache now?"
No. All right.